Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck that, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good, came home and sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
Yo, I don't know why my camera. There we go. What's good with everybody, man? Hope everybody's having a blessed day. You feel me? We back. We back. Like I said, um, the NFL Combine's here. That means we're getting closer and closer to not only the draft but to free agency as well. A lot of off-season things to look forward to. A lot of news coming out of the Raiders facility as well that we'll talk about throughout the live. You feel me? It's gonna be a good couple hours. Yep. Who is this? Who is Eric to do a couple hour stream? But shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for being here, man. Blessings to everybody that came in here, man. I appreciate you guys, like I said, on this Thursday, and hopefully everybody had a great morning so far and a great day so far. And no, I'm not showing it because copyright reasons. I wished I could, but I can't. But I will be giving you coverage on everything combine, including everything from measurements to the 40-yard dash to everything. Today, the defensive linemen and linebackers are going, which, in my opinion, are most likely defensive lineman number one on my list. I think defensive lineman is number one on my list when it comes to what I want the Raiders to do in the draft. A linebacker is number two, bro. Like defense in general needs a little boost up, and it starts with today with the defensive lineman linebackers. People like Miles Murphy is gonna be out there, right? People are like Tyree Wilson. Um, those are a couple guys on the edge that are gonna be out there, right? You got DeMarvin Overshawn. You got um, Van Ness. Yeah, there's a variety of good defensive players that are gonna be out there on the field today, where we get to evaluate on how good are they truly are with their footwork and everything. I think the combine is one of the most important things because you start to see how these players maneuver when it comes to doing drills, when it comes to footwork, when it comes to all these stuff. So it's going to be very important to keep this, and this is going to help me a lot know what the Raiders could do. Right? Let me see. Let me see who's in the chat. Shout out to Jesse in the building. What's good, Jesse? Cool Kev in the building. Salute, cool Kev. Salute. Jaw Raider is in the building. What's good, Jaw Raider? Hope all is well. Shout out to Thomas Hernandez. Salute, Eric. I'll be listening because I'm at work for show. For sure. Shout out to Thomas, man. Let me see. Shout out to Chile. What's good, Chile? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Dominic Five in the building. Dark Atheist. What's good? Good to see both of you guys. Hope all is well. Let me see. Let me see. Why is my screen all messed up? What the hell? I don't know what happened. Let me see. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Shout out to Shad Schrader. What's good? What up, Eric? Let's stack up them Lunchables and wear those sunglasses at night. You already know what it is, Shad. What's good, man? SC with Black Thursday. You already know what it is, man. Mitch keeps pissing me off saying Carson Wentz is coming to the Rays. Well, I'll tell you this. Let's just say, so far in this off season, right? If we were to, like I say, it's good to be wrong. Sometimes we're wrong, sometimes we're right. I've been wrong multiple times. I've been right multiple times. I've been more right than wrong, if we're being honest. But at the same time, you still end up getting things wrong, predictions wrong, and stuff like that. But for being honest, in this off season so far, Chad, and if you notice around, I don't notice around, right? I don't notice around. Um, well, I'm speaking on behalf of the Raiders. I know next shift. I know what he's talking about as far as Mitch. He trolls all the time. But I'm gonna talk about the Raider content community real quick. If we notice, right, you know, usually the bigger platforms have been wrong about a lot of things recently. Um, and I hope people realize that it's kind of similar to getting your news, right? On Twitter, right? For example, if you're on Twitter, you will know where I'm coming from with this information. Usually the smaller reporters, the reporters that don't get too much attention and that are not big like the other reporters, usually are the ones to first come up with the news before anybody. Before anybody. Why? Why is that, right? Well, it shows a lot. It shows a lot. It shows a lot, right? So that's for example, right? As far as the Twitter world goes and just news in general, usually you get the news first from smaller people, and then the bigger people get more limelight because they have more of a following. So when they drop it, it's like, oh my god, they're the first ones to drop it. But when you realize it, there was other people that dropped it first. It's just they didn't get too much spotlight. And that's how it is, I would say, with some, creators out here. And you see it. You see it with the news that's coming out recently for about Aaron Rodgers, about Tom Brady retiring, Aaron Rodgers being no more pursuing. There's a lot of things that come into consideration when it comes to this, and I feel like people get the misconception of just because somebody has a huge following, they're 100% the right and they're 100% everything and they're 100% no. Sometimes the smaller creators are giving you more of that. And I feel like a lot of the Raider content creators deserve more spotlight more attention because they be speaking the truth and they don't go for the clicks. They don't go for the clickbait. They don't go for that. And other people do. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. It sucks, but you know how the world goes. You know how the world spins. Shout out to Brian Rodriguez. But yeah, Mitch on the other hand, I know he be trolling. But the last time he said somebody was going to come to the Raiders, we got a really good player in Devontae Adams. So I'm all for him trolling. Shout out to Brian Rodriguez. Would you draft Carter if he drops to us? Now, here's the thing with. Oh, wait, hold up. It already started. What the fuck? My boy Gerald Clark. Gerald Clark is actually somebody I drafted in the 7th round, believe it or not. He just ran a 5.34, and Brian Brees just ran a 4.93. But um, that boy Clark, man, a nose tackle, really physical guy, right? He played in the Senior Bowl. Not only that, um, he's also from the Green, the Bowling Green. So he's in a smaller school that people don't really pay attention to, and he deserves a lot of more light. Um, but shout out to Brad Rodriguez. I heard Jalen Carter got into a little bit of a mix. If somebody could confirm what happened, I don't know fully. I just know that he recently came back today. Something about allegations or some shit. Can somebody let me know what it was? It was something revolving around police. I don't know what it is. Shout out to D Menace though. Shout out to Brad Laps in the building. Who Raiders getting for quarterback? Now we're in a little bit of a, I would say, fucked ourselves over. And I know people are not gonna like to hear it because I know a lot of people were glad that we got away from what we got away, right? This is what I'm saying. If you are win now, you have a very, very small option in the quarterback room. And what I mean is you could get at least a all right quarterback that could at least be a game manager, or you go out there and get yourself a rookie quarterback. But you better make sure if you want to win and improve, you have to, and I mean you have to build that defense and build everything around that quarterback. And that boy Javon Dexter, there we go. That's somebody that I've been scouting a lot. Javon Dexter from Florida, man. Like him a lot. 6'5" guy, 310 pounds. A guy that could play inside and in the zero gap and the three gap. So, at the end of the day, that's somebody that I've been looking at that arguably some say late first. I say second. I think Javon Dexter's a second round talent. But yeah, so overall, I don't know fully what I would do at quarterback because I just don't know what direction they're going to. I'm trying to think of it as their mindset, right? They're going away from Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady retired, and it looked like Tom Brady was actually like their plan A, in my opinion, just by the looks of it, right? I can't fully guarantee that, but I know it's like a. I think that was their plan A. But thinking about it, and Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels, they want somebody that knows the system. Either that, or they want somebody like Mac Jones, where they grab a rookie and they mold him in an early stage, right? It all depends on what you want, right? I think we need to not only build for right now, but build for the future as well at the same time. And that's where these rookies and these picks come in. And this is where you got an interesting little, I say, topic, right? Here comes another guy that I would love in the late rounds if you don't go defensive line in the first round, is Siaki Ika from Baylor. Those Baylor boys, man, I'm telling you. He ran a 5.45, but big, strong, physical guy. Just needs to work on some footwork. And today we get to see that footwork, see if he improved or not. Um, I see Raiders get Stroud from Ohio State. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if we got Stroud, right? Raiders 805. What's good, man? Michael Guerrero in the building. Next shift is in the building. What's good? Good to see all three of you guys, man. I hope all is well. I just clickbait. That's a fact. Shout out to William Wayne in the building. Let me see. Let me see. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to John Raider. Shout out to Cool Kev in the building. George C. I don't know if you talked about it already, but who or would you do with their first pick? So it's interesting, right, George? There's three directions that we could go, right, depending on how the draft board falls. If the draft board falls that I think is gonna fall as of right now, and I say as of right now because we still got free agency and this combine. So at the end of the day, things are gonna change. And that's why I don't do too many mock drafts like everybody else. Because yeah, they're fun, yeah, they're cool to look at. But at the end of the day, things change and things change drastically, especially on the day of, the day before, weeks prior, and even months prior. So that's another thing. But besides that, it depends on what falls, right? The way I think of the draft board is gonna fall, I do think it's a high possibility that Jalen Carter or CJ Stroud will be there at 7, just knowing the other team's needs as of right now. But the question is, what are the other teams gonna do as far as their pick? Are they gonna give it up? Because I heard a lot of trade rumors, but we always hear this every year, so I'm not gonna fully guarantee that. Is somebody gonna move up? Is somebody gonna move down? Who's gonna drop? Last year, if you notice, every year actually, there's always that one player that people expect to be in the top 5, and they drop. They drop. Um, even mid picks to 10th to 15th, right? From 10th to 15th, you'll see that there's a lot of players that end up dropping due to either injury, the combine, or just the pro day. And that's the problem, right? So for me, I wouldn't be mad CJ Stroud, Jalen Carter. I think there is a possibility there with those two falling. But if not, it depends what we do on free agency. But as of right now, because of need, I might have to go corner at 7. Just just because I'm not a big fan of getting an edge, in my opinion. I know people throw out the Texas Tech prospect in Tyree Wilson, and I really think Tyree Wilson is a really good player, and I think he could be something special. I think he has all the potential, but the problem is what do you do at 7 when it comes to your needs? Do you go for best available at that certain position that you want, best available on the draft board, or just in general get somebody that you have number 1 on your draft board, but is a project. And that all falls on the management. What are they gonna do? Um, for me, what I would do is if CJ Stroud, if we don't get a quarterback in free agency, if it's just Stidham or whatever, I'll go out get CJ Stroud, right? If he falls, Jalen Carter may fall now due to all the stuff happening. But besides that, I would pull the trigger on a Christian Gonzalez, maybe. Um, I think he's the number 1 corner in the draft. Besides Clark Phillips, I think these Pac-12 cornerbacks are getting slept on a lot. If you were to say underrated guys, those two are guys. Christian Gonzalez got the height and the ability to be something special in the league. 6'2" corner, physical corner that balled out for Oregon. Not only that, is a Patrick Graham guy in my opinion. Ziegler might trade up to get Stroud. Only quarterback who knows the system and is ready is Young. He was under Bill O'Brien, same system as Daniel. Oh, I forgot he was under Bill O'Brien. He's the only quarterback ready for NFL. I think CJ Stroud and Bryce Young both have their pros and cons. I do think that. Let me actually hold up. Put this and put this. Let me change this thing real quick. Give me a second. There we go. That's much better. Okay. In my opinion, Ziegler might. Yeah, I do know that, but I do think both quarterbacks are NFL ready. I think those are the only two quarterbacks NFL ready. And what I mean by NFL ready is start day 1. I think the other quarterbacks are projects. I know that's not. I know, like I said earlier, man, a lot of bigger names are saying that people like Anthony Richardson and Will Levis, even the media are saying that they're literally the number 1 and number 2 quarterback in the draft, and that they're ready day 1 and that they're going to be the next this and next that. But if you really break down their film, there's a lot of cons with both of them. I mean, I think that people get the misconception like every year, like I call it the Baker Mayfield Sam Darnold effect, where they look at their height, they look at their weight, they look at their strength, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's the next Josh." They look at their throw power, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's gonna be the next Josh Allen, or this guy's gonna be the next Lamar Jackson, or this guy's gonna be the next this and that and the third." But at the end of the day, that's not how it works. Don't get blindsided by the media. Don't get blindsided by the hype. At the end of the day, when you truly, truly look at the film, you'll realize that somebody like Anthony Richardson is a project. Somebody like Will Levis is a project. And I know Will Levis has been in an NFL system. And in my opinion, I think they're NFL projects. I don't want them on the Raiders. But will somebody else take a chance on them in the top 10? Oh, I would, I would bet money probably because it happens every year. There's always that one player, that one quarterback that gets a lot of hype, gets chosen, and then looks shit in their first year of starting or their first year in general. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these teams end up following for the hype. They follow the hype. You wonder why the Jets have been so bad for a very long time. You wonder why the Browns couldn't find their quarterback, right? You wonder why we haven't found in before Carr, right? Before Carr and after Gannon, 18 quarterbacks came and gone. Some rookies, some not. Well, actually, technically speaking, just one in Russell. But besides the point, then you also got other things to revolve around. Um, other picks like how do I say this? Like you had your Connor Cooks, right, from Michigan State that ended up, he got forced into starting in the playoffs because of Carr getting injured and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you see that these guys that coming out of college look really good, right? You think they're gonna be the next this, the next that, and then you fall into the hype and then it fucks up everything. And I think that's not how it should be. I think that you have to really dive deep in. Do I say it's not a possibility for the Raiders? At this point, bro, anything is possible in life. Anything is possible. So I'm not gonna roll it out 100% on the Raiders. But if you were to ask me, on my opinion, I think they're a project. I think they're a 1 year project. I think Will Levis is a 1 year project. I think Anthony Richardson's a 2 year project. I think there's a lot of faults with Anthony Richardson. He's got the throw power. He's got the ability to get out of the pocket and make something happen with his legs. Of course, there's no doubt about his elite running skills. There's no doubt about getting out of the pocket. But I think because we've been so and Zach Pickett, another defensive lineman that I've been looking at for North Carolina. He just ran a 4.96 and a 1.74 10-yard split. But um overall, I just think that, you know, Anthony Richardson, he may have the throw power, but he has a lot of hang time in that, allowing other people to make plays. I do think that sometimes his throws aren't the greatest and the most accurate. Will Levis the same way. A lot of his passes have been under 10 yards. And when he does throw it deep, it is throw power. But at the same time, his receivers make the plays. And I keep saying that. And I think for both quarterbacks, the receivers make plays. I think that, people just look at highlights and just look at certain plays and just show what they want to show, right? Oh, guys, look at this is my point. Look at this guy could create this and show one clip and show one clip. Then that clip ends up getting shown everywhere, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this guy's the next. Yeah, this is looking good." And then when people end up looking at games, they're like, "Oh, this is not what I seen in that clip. What happened?" Because people don't show you everything. People try to give you what works for their narrative. And that's just how it's always been. And that's not how it should be. But it is what it is, right? It's life. Sorry if I miss anyone in currently driving Salutera. Shout out to Dark Atheist. Shout out to Patrick. Are you gonna show the comment? I cannot. It's gonna be copyright reasons. Shout out to Michael Guerrero in the building. I don't know if I saluted you. Salute Big Worm in the building. NWA, you already know what it is. Shout out to NWA. Carter's being charged with reckless driving and racing. Okay, both misdemeanor charges. The ACC PD investigated, determined Carter in a 2021 Jeep Trackhawk and a LaCroix in the 2021 Ford Expedition were driving is a manner consistent with racing shortly after leaving the downtown at this area at about damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, thank you for that. I needed that. I needed that. I'm way behind right now. Shout out to Rosa in the building. Shout out to D Menace in the building. Shout out to Bugsy in the building. What's good, Bugsy? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to Bugsy. Stack them up. You already know. Hit them like button. Shout out defense in the first, Hooker in the second. I like Hooker, man. Will Levis. No. Yup. Shout out to Bugsy. Shout out to Desert Raider. Let me see. Will Levis, the next Baker Mayfield. Shout out to Big Worm. What's good, Big Worm? I didn't get a shout out for Eric Hollywood. I just said shout out to Robert Pena, man. Nah, you've been day one, man. Shout out to Robert Pena. I predicted Stroud and Richardson impressed the scouts today. Um, Quarterbacks are not till, is it Saturday? I think quarterbacks are Saturday. Not sure. Today's defensive linemen and linebackers. Salute Eric. You like the trade proposal to Arizona Cardinals? Okay, let's see. Arizona receives 2023 first round, seventh round, and second round, and Hunter Renfro for God damn. Oh, damn. Damn. Damn again. I'm gonna say damn one more time. Damn, damn, damn. Damn. Woo! That's one. That's that. we getting we getting fucking robbed like it's GTA, man. Shit. I know you have to give a lot for the third pick, but god damn, I ain't doing that. Cause at the end of the day, even Stroud and even Bryce Young and Stroud are still 50-50. Every pick in the draft is 50-50 because you don't know who's gonna make it and who's not, who's gonna really live up to the potential, who's not, who's gonna be in the right system or not. I still don't have 100% belief in McDaniels, if I'm being honest. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. And I've been saying that since day one, since even before the offseason. I just had to buy into it because they're Raiders at the end of the day. You have to buy into it. You have to put at least a little bit of trust in the coaching staff. Me, I got no I don't got 100% trust, but I have trust enough for them to still have another year under their belt. I mean, even though I didn't want them to come back another year, at this point it's we got to accept it, right? I got to accept it and I accepted it already. I accepted it. Quarterback combine on Saturday. Yep, I believe. Yep. I'll be watching Stroud and Richardson. It'll be interesting. Keep Hunter. We know we have him. I just don't trust Josh McDaniels. That's what I'm saying as well. And like I said, it's not the most popular opinion. It's not the most popular opinion because it is what it is. Shout out to Raider Kush in the building. What up, Raider Kush? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Was good. Was good. But I just think that there's a lot of false narratives out there. We'll say that. We'll say that. Shout out to Willie Wayne in the building. What's good, Willie Wayne? Good to see you. Hope all is well. But yeah, we're getting fucking robbed, bro. Sean Johnson, if I'm being honest, we're getting fucking robbed with that trade, bro. I don't know if it's a trade you proposed or somebody else proposed, but that we're getting robbed. We are getting robbed. we, not only are we giving up practically our slot receiver, or that is really good in the system, believe it or not, even though he did get injured, it didn't look the same. But we're giving up our first, which you need to, right? If you're gonna get another first and raise up. But then you give up seventh, I don't really care, but then you give up your second and you just get your first. So not only are you giving up a good ass player, you're giving out a couple picks, the first and second. I don't know if I'm big on that, right? He said you're basically only giving him next year second and Hunter Renfro, and you free up money and Renfro contract. I think you might have read it wrong. We would be swapping seventh and third. We would just be swapping. So we're swapping our seventh and third round. That's what you're saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are we swapping seventh, third? So we give them our seventh, they give us their seventh, and we give them our third, and they give us their third. That's what you mean. Even then, still, it is Stroud. Like I don't know. I just don't want to give up picks for a to move up. I think that it just depends on what the other teams do. I think the Colts. I think the Colts are dumb enough to go Will Levis. I don't want to say dumb enough because Will Levis does have a lot of potential, and that's what it is with Will Levis. He's a high potential, high risk, high reward player. If I were to put it into a sentence, he's a high risk, high reward guy. I think the Colts would be somebody that would get him. I think Will Levis just fits with the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know why. I just feel like that's a name that would be perfect over there. Um, PFF Draft Simulator accepting this trade. Repeat that first part. PFF Draft Simulator accepting the trade. Is is it the card? Are the Cardinals gonna accept that trade? They're gonna be asking for more than that, bro. Not only that, I already think we're giving up more, but you just said it. PFF Draft Simulator, a robot. That's like me going on Madden League and putting up a trade and they accept. Shout out to the nightmare in the building. Was good, the nation nightmare. Was good, press. Was good, was good. But I do say that you need to give up a lot to get a lot. I will agree with you there, Sean Johnson. You need to give up a lot to get a lot. That's what I'm saying, EJ. Trade him mock simulators are unrealistic. You see Devontae Adams okay with the rookie quarterback, and that's the thing in the numbers. The reason he left Green Bay is a lot of multiple reasons, and people just like to pinpoint one and not look at the other. Let's just break it down. The Devontae Adams fiasco in Green Bay. Um, he felt like he deserved to be paid. He felt like he was playing at a high level, and he wasn't getting the respect with the money. And where did the money go? It went to Aaron Rodgers, and he felt like that was a little selfish from Aaron Rodgers. So that alone already made him like, you know. On top of that, Aaron Rodgers didn't budge in restructuring at all. So Devontae felt really hurt. Devontae was like, "I'll be willing to get the fuck out." Um, he's seen his best friend with the Raiders, and he got fed the same thing we got fed. Um, we got fed the same thing Devontae Adams got fed. Um, we're building a good culture in the Raiders. We just made the playoffs. We're only gonna go up from here. We're planning to elevate the team this year, starting with you, Devontae Adams. Your best friend is here, Derek Carr. We got a really good system in play. We'll give you the money you deserve, and we'll trade for you. And he accepted it. He was like, "All right, you know what? I'm cool with going to Raiders. My best friend's over there. You know, I get to be near family. I get paid what I deserve. I don't get to play with the rookie quarterback in Jordan Love because I don't think he's all that. That's another reason too. He didn't want to play with Love, bro. Because let's be honest, he praised them, but let's be honest, that was a PR move. That was like let's be honest, he didn't want to play with Jordan Love, bro. On top of that, he felt that Aaron Rodgers was selfish and he didn't get paid enough. And he deserves to get paid. He deserves it. So he came to the Raiders. Everything looked fine and dandy in the offseason, and then we go into the season and we shit the bed. Or they probably fed him, hey, we're building for the future, and we just all got blindsided. The nation got blindsided once again, huh? Dan Campbell, the Lions head coach in the building, with Rich Eisen and Daniel Jeremiah and Zach Pickens. That boy Zach Pickens from North Carolina. I like him a lot, man. Um, but yeah, I'm with you. Andre Izavoza. Princeton is good. I gotta look him up. That's an interesting name. I did I did evaluate him. I believe it was in the Senior Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't go live for the Senior Bowl, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I got the right guy. The wide receiver from Princeton. Yep, the wide receiver from Princeton. I just looked at my list for the Senior Bowl. Yep, the wide receiver from Princeton. I like him a lot. He's a big body guy. He's underrated. Because he's in Princeton, right? When people think of Princeton and Yale, they think of 4.0 GPA and smart and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, some of these schools that don't get praised in football sometimes brings out the best prospects and brings out the best college players and the best NFL players in general, right? Andre Carter from Army, a familiar face. Yep. DT, that's the one I do not know that much about. Both Andre Carter and Chancey, them both Witherspoon, I do like from Illinois. Witherspoon from Illinois, I like him a lot. I like him a lot. That Dever Witherspoon. He's a guy that I've been looking at a lot recently, and we have our own Illinois corner, and Nate Hobbs. So I'm not saying that's gonna be it, but I am gonna say that is somebody that I think could be picked in the first round, in the late first round, though. I don't think at the seventh pick though for us, but I do think he has a high possibility of being going in the first, and if he doesn't, I think late second, middle second, and early second. I think he doesn't get past the second round. Um, but I'm interested to see how they do in the combine as well, because that's really gonna show me a lot as far as their footwork and everything to do with it. Um, Shout out to Twan. Actually, hold up. Let me let me actually. I should have done this earlier. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Yep, yep. I was about to do that, Twan. I was about to do that, Twan. You already know what it was. I just seen your message. Look at your Instagram, brother. I was just about to go there. Eric, speeding facts. I forgot Haas was his teammate. Good shit. Yeah, that boy Haas, bro, came from Illinois as well, man. They were ballers, man. I think uh Witherspoon was in his early stages, but at the same time, these are guys that are doing good, right? Who the fuck is this guy? I'm back. Terrence was good. Terrence and USC, bro. People are gonna call me biased, but I ain't biased, bro. Because when you really look at USC games, you'll be surprised on some of these players that are coming out. Right? Andrew Vorse, Andrew Vorse, I think is a top three guard in this top three offensive. Nah, wait, top five. I think Andrew Vorse in this draft is top five, top 10 offensive lineman. Shout out to Digital Prez in the bidding. What a Prez. Good to see you, brother. But I do think Vorse is a top offensive lineman prospect. Very underrated because he's coming out of the Pac 12 guy in this draft. If not top three guard in the draft, right? Tuli Tupolito is a fucking beast that could play both in and out, defensive end slash D tackle in Tuli Tupolito. The guy led in Pac 12 in sacks, FBS in sacks, all Pac 12. This guy, our defense wasn't the greatest. I'll say that. The USC defense was not the greatest. But these players did a really good job on a shitty defense. They didn't have too much help around them, and they still elevated to the top, right? So, in my opinion, I think Tula Tupolito is somebody that I would love on the Raiders. I think he will fit good with the Raiders, but here's the big but. He's a second round pick. Would you waste a second round pick if you don't go defensive lineman in the first, right? It just depends on what you do with the first. But I do think Tuli Tupolito is a easy second round guy. Easily. Uh Makai Blackman from the defensive back from USC. He's also another guy that ended up going into the draft, right? Um he in my opinion is a very late day pick. I think day 3 pick. If you want my 100% honesty, I think day 3 for uh Makai. I think that he's a raw prospect. He really has a potential. It's just a matter of time of he needs a lot of shaping. He needs a lot of I guess coaching behind him. Shout out to Michael. Put some respect on my name. Come on, Michael. I did. But I got somebody backstage, man. You seen him in the chat, man. You already know. 2 for 1. My brother here, man. You feel me? Uh Also from the north, you feel me? Above me. Also, you already know he's the king of brown crackers in general. And you already know, man. If you guys don't know his slogan recently, especially in the off season, you better know it, bro. Always eating that popcorn because, hey, we seen this thing before, right? My boy here, Raider Twan in the building. Raider Twan.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Hey, I ain't got popcorn, but I got pineapple today. I got
Hey, there you
pineapple.
go. There you go, man. There you go.
Hey,
Nice,
hey, I was
nice.
like, man, hey, SC's going live, and we gotta find our Jack Jones. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find our
Hey,
Jack
hey.
Jones this year.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, and this is where it all started. This combine started it all, bro. With Twan being, if you guys know anything about my channel, and in the beginning, I didn't do a lot. How I'm gonna do this year, I'm gonna do more college this year than last year. But if you notice, we did the combine every day. I had a lot of people on the panel. We always talked about things. We had draft leading up to draft. We had a lot of players on the list. Twan and me had a couple players that were both on our list, and they ended up being good. I mean, Sebastian, you named another one. Marcus Jones actually did pretty damn fucking good for the Patriots. I mean, if I'm being honest, the guy was leading for a couple weeks, actually for more than half of the season in coverage grade and
Yeah,
return. And the guy was really canceled out because of his height. And the guy balled out. I mean, that's the Bill Belichick. When certain players go into a right system, they work. So talk to me, Twan. You got anybody on your list today from the defensive lineman, linebacker prospects?
you know what? To be honest with you, I really haven't really looked too much into it, man. I'm just, the big news that came out regarding, what I'm saying, probably the best, player in the draft. What I'm saying, I don't want to talk too much about that because I have my own personal views about that,
Yep,
and
yep, yep.
you can catch up with me later on that if you want to
Oh,
really
facts.
ask.
Yeah, I need
But
I need I need an update because I don't even know anything that happened.
yeah, so it's just interesting now. The pressure of who that second defensive tackle may be. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Who's gonna step up? You know what I'm saying? When the lights are bright and when it's really time to put your stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna step up and be that next top defensive tackle? Because I really believe if this stuff really is happening, you know what I'm saying? The way that they're saying, yeah, he's gonna slide.
Yeah. And there's always, I don't know what it is, if it's like a curse or just the draft in general, but every year there's always that one player that's supposed to go like in the top 15, top 10, top 5 that ends up something happening just days before. Like just like in general, like it's crazy. It's really crazy, bro. I
every,
mean,
every year. And you know what, to be honest with you, like as a Raider, it messes us up. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It really does because, I wasn't really relying, like looking at, who we would possibly get at 7. I was like, okay, Jalen Carter's going to be off the board. So
Yeah.
and so's going to be off the board. And maybe this person will slide to us. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? Jalen Carter's not going to take a slot. So that means somebody's going to, that quarterback or whoever, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I don't think we should go quarterback at 7, but that's just my
Yeah.
personal opinion. But, that person is now going to be bumped up more because again, Jalen Carter is going to slide.
Yeah. And the broadcast of the combine went out for me on Xfinity. Will, if you go to the NFL app, right, you download the NFL app and you go to combine coverage, it's live. It's I think it's free for everybody if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to listen to us covering it while watching the combine, hey, I'm all for it, man. Hopefully, also, subscribe, to both of our channels. I know Twan's channel's in the chat right now. Thanks to Terrence, man. I appreciate you. But right now they're doing the drills now. So Gerald Clark, the guy that I spoke highly about, that was very underrated, that you could get in the late round. 10 tackle for loss of 3.5 sacks for the 2022. His career highs. He improved drastically. The guy's a nose tackle, in my opinion. He's big. Around 300 plus pounds, I believe, over 6'5", if I'm not mistaken. He's perfect for a late round pick. So yeah, I mean, that's what's happening. Let me actually change this.
Hey mods, make sure you guys use the Raider Twan one. Make sure you use the Raider Twan one.
Yep, yep.
Thanks.
He said the combine, it's boring. Yeah, it is when you're watching it. That's why me and Twan out here, and whoever else joins us later on, hopefully they join us. I sent a couple people link. I don't know if they're good. They said eventually they will.
You you
But what's gonna turn up? When you turn up.
you know what the and that's why we're bringing this to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that SC does this for, you know what I'm saying, for the nation, because I did that last year. To be honest with you, you're right. The combine is boring, but
Hmm.
when you have, like, if you could look at the combine and then hear us talking about it, you know what I'm saying, it brings a different flavor to it. So
Yeah.
I would suggest you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Turn your TV on, or turn on whatever your viewing device is. You know what I'm saying? Watch it, you know what I'm saying, on silent or whatever, and then just listen to us, or maybe turn it down just a little bit just to hear what Eisen and all them is talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, because again, they do drop a little bit of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that is helpful, but you know, hearing us in the background also is a help. So, and it helps SC too. So hey, why not?
Yeah, right now they're doing just a drill. It kind of this drill, I forgot what it's called actually. I'll actually look it up right now. But it really shows you the change of direction of a defensive lineman for this certain drill here. And if you're watching it live, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll look up the drill right now. It practically shows your reaction, your change of direction, and your speed, off the ball pretty much. And so far, everybody's doing at least decent. Their defensive linemen, they're big bodies. So some are slower, some are faster, some are quicker, some are not. PJ from Penn State, second all SEC, the guy practically fell right now, so he screwed up the drill already. Those are those are things that you need to look out for, right? Because sometimes the most basic drills are the most showing. The most little drills are the most showing. Um, Jaquelin Roy from LSU, a guy that helped out um the LSU defense. Actually, I think the LSU defense was really underrated with BJ Ojolari on that defensive line with Roy. I think they both showed their significant thing. 49 tackles in 2022, a career high for him. Nesta Jade Silvera from the Pac-12 from Arizona State, all Pac-12 honorable mention in 2022. A guy that I recently started seeing his name, but I'm not very, very, very familiar with him yet. Not yet. I'm still looking into it. Dante Still is another one that I think I had on my list, if I'm not mistaken. The guy from West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, and he just messed up with his footwork. But um, yeah, um, those are some interesting guys, in my opinion. I think Dante Stills is a day two, day three guy. Byron Young from Alabama. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think I drafted him in the first mock draft, if I'm not mistaken. Um, 4 sacks, 47 tackles, also a career high for him. The Alabama wasn't the team it was last year, but I will say this: they had really good prospects across the board, everywhere from as you just seen to Jordan Battle. I like Jordan Battle, the safety out of Alabama. That boy, I wanted him last year, but he went back and now he's in the draft. I think both of their safeties are in the draft actually. So it's gonna be interesting.
Hey, question, and you might know this. That's why I'm asking you. Um, was Will Levis there when Lynn Bowden was there?
Trying to think. Hmm. I think you. Hmm. That's a good ass question actually. That one I do not know. I'm trying to think.
Because that,
Hmm.
if that's the case, then that brings a whole lot of question marks to me. Because I'm wondering if Will Levis was there, then why did they put Lynn Bowden over Levis at quarterback?
I think. Oh my god, that's a. Let me see. Because
Unless Levis got hurt and then Bowden had to come in and he was like the emergency quarterback or whatever. Like, because I'm like, if they had to resort to Lynn Bowden, or if they picked Lynn Bowden over Levis, then that might tell you where.
let me see. Oh, I think he got benched. Will Levis says his benching last season against Iowa led to Kentucky. Will Levis, blah blah blah. Levis made a decision. 3 seasons in the backup So he came from Penn State last a couple seasons ago, where he backed up Trace McSorley and stuff like that. They ended up transferring. I think once he got into Kentucky, I think he started.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'll say. He was from Penn State at the time. At the time from Bowden. Yeah, that's right. He was in Penn State, and then he transferred, and then he got the starting job at Kentucky over Lim Cohen. Lim Cohen. I think Lim Cohen was in the NFL for like, no, was he? I swear I heard that name familiar somewhere. Um,
Cohen?
yeah, Lim Cohen. Yeah, Cohen. I swear I seen his name somewhere, bro. I don't know
Notre
if
Dame,
it.
right?
No. Well, actually, I think he is the one that transferred to Notre Dame. That might be the one. Yeah. Shit. That's crazy. But yeah, so Ja, you could tell that the editor side, like Josh McDaniel ain't no head coach. There's a report that players dislike McDaniels. We got graded an F for coaching staff. Show me where you saw that. I want to see that. That's gonna be an interesting topic if it is true. Let me show me the report. But I do know that I wouldn't doubt it if it's true, because if you look at the story that I think it was Bonashore, I'm not sure, or Carpenter dropped, where everybody was blowing it up over just looking at the car part. If you really truly look at that article and not pinpoint to only certain things, you'll realize that you could tell there was a division in half of the locker room. And Jack Cohen, that's where we're mistaken. Jack Cohen and Lim Cohen are two different quarterbacks. Lim Cohen is in Kentucky and
Right.
Jack Cohen's from Notre Dame. Yep. But there was a division in that locker
Definitely.
room. People might not realize that, but if you truly see it, some players played for McDaniels and some people played more for a player. If you truly look at the story and you look at the article and you truly digest it and you truly look at during the season, you see that the locker room is lost. Now moving forward, of course, what's a PR move? All these players have to be taught PR moves. You're not gonna talk shit about your head coach that is gonna be moving forward with you, instead of, somebody like Carr that's moving away anyways, right? A player like Carr that's moving away anyways, of course you're gonna be like, yeah, I wish him the best, thank you, blah blah blah, we're cool with moving forward. And with somebody like that's gonna stay, like Josh McDaniels, you gotta do that. You gotta be like, hey, this is my coach. Yep, I'm all in. Everybody was all in last year, and we fucked it up this in the season. So I just think McDaniels did lose the locker room earlier, in my opinion. I think. I think he did. What do you think, Twan? Did you think he lost the locker room, or do you think that it was just part of the plan or something?
There definitely was a split, and I think that was the reason why McDaniels. You could tell that
Hmm.
certain players definitely had to go because of the split, and people were,
Yeah.
you know, and I publicly say that I'm not a fan of McDaniels, and I because I can see his tendencies.
Mhm.
Um, I can see what he's trying to do, and to be honest with you, it's not going to be pretty because what he's doing is he's like even the decision at quarterback, like the reason why Jimmy G and all of those guys are coming up because all those guys are all going to say yes
Mhm.
to McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? And McDaniels needs everybody to say yes. And sometimes that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you will want your players all to believe in the coach, but with McDaniels, like when he was really and truthfully successful was when his quarterback bumped heads with him.
Mhm.
And he's not going to have that with a Jimmy G. He's not going to have that with, you know what I'm saying, a steady, you know what I'm saying? And McDaniels needs control, and if he doesn't get control, then he's going to want you out. And there's been
Yep.
also, you know what I'm saying, and I've talked to other individuals who actually have insight, information with some of the players that have left, and some of those players that left were the ones that were
Yeah,
talking. You know what I'm saying, and not talking in favor of, but pretty much not in favor of, and they were
facts,
out.
facts.
So
Let me see. He said Carr lost the locker room, and that's why his trash ass is gone. Carr is the biggest yes man. So that well, he Carr is a yes man. This year he was a yes man. I will admit that he was. He really was, and I think that it was even in a report, I think a month ago or something, where it showed. They said that he was practically getting handcuffed and paused on that, but handcuffed, and he had to do what the coach wanted him to do. And Carr has always been like that when the first year with any coach he had, right? In the first year with Gruden, he did the same thing. He did the same thing with everybody, man. He did the same thing with Jack Del Rio and stuff like that. So it ain't nothing different. It ain't nothing different. And I do think that Carr didn't help his own case in improving, because you gotta be able to show the new regime that you could ball out, and he just didn't ball out, and that's it. It is what it is. I have my point of views. Everybody got their point of views, but at the same time, I feel like everybody I think now it's more of a personal problem than it is of a logical standpoint when it comes to Carr. I think people just hate the guy to the point where they think that we're gonna be a next Super Bowl winning team right after we got rid of him. When you look at the rest of the roster, 75% of our roster is gonna be gone next year. And people don't realize that. People are just like, oh, we got Carr gone. Yep, we're gonna start winning. We haven't been winning for a very fucking long time, bro. Even before Carr. We got to realize that McDaniels is doing the same thing he did with the Broncos. It's a fucking repeat. If I'm being honest, it's a repeat. He got rid of Cutler. He got Tim Tebow. We got rid of Carr. What's next for us, right? Now we're hearing rumblings that Anthony Richardson might be fucking the next seventh round pick for us. And then on top of that, in the Broncos, he was in a rebuilding stage. This year, we weren't in rebuilding. We weren't supposed to rebuild it. You don't bring somebody Devontae Adams to a playoff team and think that you're not gonna win now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Garrett Carr lost,
Hmm.
but he didn't lose the team. Because if he would have lost the team, then he would have lost the team last year too.
That is true. That is true.
I think Derek Carr was the reason why we had a successful season last year.
Yep.
So
Uh, exactly. You don't bing. What is that? You don't bing. You don't bring. Okay, you meant bring. You don't bring in Adams if you doubt Carr. Let's stop the cap. That don't make any sense. If you exactly you don't bring Adams if you doubt Carr. Let's stop the cap. They didn't doubt Carr. They actually wanted Carr. If you actually run it down, McDaniel's wasn't uh McDaniel's wanted Carr for the Patriots. He wanted to trade for him, if you didn't realize it. And McDaniels wasn't the one that benched Carr, if you guys really want to get down to the nitty gritty. Do you guys know who benched Carr? Whose decision it truly was? It was Mark Davis. It was Mark Davis. Mark Davis made the decision. McDaniels didn't even make the decision, which is crazy to think, right? You would think that a coach would, right? But no. And this is all I'm saying, right? Of course, Carr deserves to go somewhere else. I say if you guys go back on my life, and this is where people, kind of get the misconception of the SC experience of Eric's standpoint. Sometimes people think that I'm a Carr supporter, Carr lover, because I say certain things, and then get mad when I say something, and then people get mad when I come at other people saying that they bash Carr too much and then it's I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. But then they get mad when other people do it. Like it don't make any sense. Stop contradicting yourself. At the end of the day, a lot of these I mean, if we're gonna throw things on the table, people say that car lovers or car supporters talk a lot about car. If you notice after the release of car and when they announced that car was gonna be gone, if you really look at every single live of every single Raider content creator and you put one side that, you know, kind of defended car and one side that didn't, you'll realize the side that did not defend car and that hates car was the main ones having car's mouth and the car's name in their mouth 100% of the time. You feel me? And that's why Twan laughs because he knows. And I made this. You see right here. You see, I have some receipts right here. Some receipts. You feel me? Some receipts of DMs. You feel me? Some receipts of DMs right here. Of Kardashian and a Kardashian here. You see me? You see me? They're going back and forth, man. Like, what's up with this? Like, I got sent this DM. I was like, what the fuck? He says, "Hey, bro," and he says, "Yeah, what's up?" He says, "Can you move on from Car? Stop crying. He's gone, so move on." And he said, have you seen your recent post lately?" Like, bro, like, what's up with these DMs, man? That I'm getting sent, like, shit. It even happens behind the scenes. It's funny. Um, but yeah, so I think McDaniel's the whole. Let's bring it back because people, you know. I talk about Carr once every 10 lives, and I'm the bad guy. But people be talking about Carr every live, and it's good. It's good for business, huh? It's good for
Hey,
everybody, huh? They
it
talk about
comes with
Carr every
the
day. I talk
territory.
about Carr one time, it's a big problem in the chat. But when it comes to other content creators, it's fine. Huh? But back to McDaniel's because McDaniel's is what we got moving forward. McDaniel's to me is somebody that I don't have the 100% faith in. I have 25% faith in, and I said it even when how to say this, even when he got signed. I was a Jim Harbaugh guy, and I know people are not big at Jim Harbaugh because people say he blows. He blows. How do I say this? He blows big games, but at the same time, Jim Harbaugh is somebody that would have brought a great coaching staff to us. He would have brought coordinators that need to stay coordinators. He's a true head coach, if I'm being honest. Jim Harbaugh led a lot of teams to success, specifically the Niners. And at the end of the day, they did get their asses whooped in the Super Bowl. But at the end of the day, the guy has experience as being a head coach. And McDaniels never has. McDaniels has had a losing record as a coach. And I get it, it's only his first year with the Raiders, but his first year wasn't supposed to go the way it gone. From a Michigan fan, I don't think he develops quarterbacks well. Who Jim Harbaugh? If you're talking about Jim Harbaugh, or are you talking about McDaniels? I think you're talking about Jim Harbaugh, right? Some fans, bro, I swear they're the ones who make us look bad, bro. Super Bowl team, McDaniels taking us to the promised land, stop the cap. Been here, heard that, and nothing. Harbaugh. Yeah, Harbaugh is not the biggest, how do I say this, development guy, but that's why I said, that's why I added on. I think he would bring in coordinators and part of his coaching staff that could really help a quarterback. I think that um there's a lot of things that he would have brought that would have helped out the team that wasn't specifically him. He would have brought the toughness as a head coach and the aggressiveness, but I do think that it would have been more of the quarterback coach and more of the offensive coordinator that would have helped them a lot in that coaching stuff, right?
I mean, with Harbaugh, he works with what he has,
Mhm.
and I think he's one of those coaches where, you know, and I think that's why he did well even with Michigan, because Michigan, you know what I'm saying, when you play college football, you really have to, you know, work with what you have, especially when you get there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in Alabama where, they've been running the same system for, hella years. You know what I'm saying? Like when he went in there, he had to work with what he had. And he's that kind of guy. A guy that can work with a guy like Kaepernick and make Kaepernick look like, you know, he was the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? That's what Harbaugh could do. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, McDaniels is not that guy.
Yeah, and just like EJ said it as well, safety as you, Harbaugh knows how to build a stout defense in a run game, so that already helps a quarterback out. But I do think that he would have brought a coaching staff, right? And yes, McNamara and McCarthy, those are two guys that I was looking at, and their run game was really good. Their defense was top 5 this year, and their offensive line was one of the best, and their run game was really good. So I see where you're coming from when it comes to Michigan as well. This is a shit organization. Yeah, it is. It is. He said, we blame McDaniels over a losing season, but all the coaches who had Carr as their quarterback had losing seasons. Go figure. But yeah, let's blame the coach. Wait, what? We blaming McDaniels over a losing season, but all the coaches who had Carr as the quarterback had the. I mean, let me give you context real quick. I'm not blaming McDaniels for everything that happened because the players have a lot of fault in it too. There's some players that didn't show effort. There's some players that had miscommunication, and that's more of the players. And there's some players that didn't look like they wanted to be there. And there's other players that didn't live up to the expectation, right? Carr's one of those that didn't live up to the expectations. His expectations were really, really high. A lot of people put him in the MVP talks in the offseason. So he had high hopes, right? And he had his best friend in Devontae Adams, right? He had a top running back, number one running back, Josh Jacobs, right? And all right offensive line and shitty defense again. But that's besides the point. Carr had fault in some of the games that we lost. I think that Pittsburgh game, he should have made that throw. If he would have made that throw, I think people would have had a different opinion towards the end. Um, and he didn't. So it is what it is, right? He fucked up those throws, and those are throws that he usually makes. And I don't know what happened to him this year. Besides that, you start seeing some of the offensive linemen fuck up with some of the penalties that were crucial. Illuminor is a perfect example of that. He needs his name called every single goddamn game, and he's one of those that people speak highly about, but don't point out his faults because they want to fit a narrative. Illuminor, his penalties were crucial penalties. There weren't penalties like, oh, okay, 1st and 15, it's fine. It was like literally 20-yard runs, 30-yard runs, a 40-yard pass, a touchdown pass. It was crucial times, crucial times. And then the defensive line, besides Max Crosby, wasn't getting that much pass rush in Chandler Jones and the interior defensive line. The secondary, some of them were getting burnt. Anthony Aver was getting burnt when he was out there, and that's been one of the guys that I was wrong about. You look at Trayvon Merrick regress, right? So there was more than just McDaniels that played a part, and that's why I'm saying it's not all McDaniels' fault. But at the same time, the preparation of players, getting players in the same uh same I guess line, getting people to communicate better, showing that toughness and aggressiveness as a coach, and just game managing. That's where you fault McDaniels.
Yeah, they gotta.
Mhm.
I I just didn't like his decision making. I just didn't like the decisions that he was making. Um, and that's where I had an issue with McDaniels. Now, can he do better? Of course,
Mhm.
but his track record is not that shiny either as a head coach.
Mhm.
But we'll see because they also had, he's brought some guys in,
Yeah.
and you know, I don't know how that's going to pan out. I don't know if Lombardi's going to get some more, responsibilities this year, or what I'm saying, the new guy, another coach's son. Seems like we got we might as well call the coaching staff coaches' sons because they're all related to somebody.
It's fact.
Um, what's his name? Turner.
Turner.
Turner. Yeah, Norv Turner's son. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens.
Mhm. Let me see. We won, and that's the thing too, right? We won games despite of poor coaching this year. Some games that were close, but we won it. Not even talking play calls, just game management. That's facts. That's facts. The game management was really horrible. Which, if we're being honest, that Rams game is a perfect example of I don't blame the quarterback because people don't realize that he only threw the ball 20 times. And out of those 20 times, less than half were in the second half. Why did we go away from the pass when it was working in the first half with Devontae Adams and him? Yeah, people may say, "Oh, it's because in the end of the second quarter he threw a pick in the end zone." That didn't stop McDaniels from doing it in Seattle, where he threw a pick in his first drive, in the first drive, and then came back and ended up putting us back into place, and then Josh Jacobs putting the cherry on top. So that's what I'm saying. Certain games were on the players, and certain games were on the coaching staff. It was just a whole fuck show in general, right? Um, McDaniels wasn't even on my list in the beginning, right? And it may sound like I'm 100% just hatred towards McDaniel. No, like I said previously, it's just like if Carr was quarterback, or if Jimmy Garoppolo's the next quarterback, or if Mac Jones is the next quarterback. Whoever's the next quarterback is, I'm gonna back him up because he's gonna live. He's gonna be the silver, and he's gonna be in the silver and black, and I'm gonna, you know, rep whoever has the silver and black, right? No matter what. And I said this even in the offseason, no matter who it is, I'm all for it. But at the same time, we need to look at the bigger problem. And the bigger problem has been the organization in general. I think Mark Davis, he's may be a business mind and he might be a smart motherfucker to get, how do I say this? Get a lot of things to come to Allegiant Stadium, get a lot of concerts and money running up. But if there's one thing he don't got, it's football IQ when it comes to things.
And I think he's trying, but I think it's going to have to. I think it's kind of like a mad scientist. You got to have trial and error. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's really trying to, because I saw, what I'm saying, even with Gruden, I saw him trying to set up something and have it go long term, you know what I'm saying, and have something stable, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying, but it's just the decisions, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too, I wasn't even too mad at Gruden. I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But the decisions, the people he's picking, the groceries he's picking ain't the right groceries. I'll say it like that in my terms.
Facts, 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 facts. Um, hey Sebastian, I guess we can't recap a season, huh? We can't recap a season. Is that what we're doing now? We can't recap a season. So fuck last season, huh?
Oh, he
He
don't want
said
us
we
to
still
talk
talking
about
about Carr.
last year.
Let it go, bro. Shaking my head. Carr's part of last year. That's it is what it is, bro. We're not gonna get away from Carr, bro. And this is the first time I talked about it in a while. In a while.
Hey, you know what? And let me burst everybody's bubble. Guess what? We're gonna be talking about Carr for the next 2 seasons.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. I don't think we're doing
Why?
anything back there.
Because we only got Chase Garbers on the contract right now. And
Fuck.
the truth of the matter is, even when Carr came in here, who was everybody trying to compare Carr to? Rich Gannon. And how long ago was Rich Gannon from Derek Carr? You know what I'm saying? So the Carr's going to come up,
Yeah, fact.
and especially since he's one of our record leaders at the position, yeah, he's going to come up. Who else are we going to compare him to? Our next quarterback to?
Who knows, bro? It might be Will Levis. It might be the next Josh Allen, huh? Go back and listen to Ziggler Bust It. Have you seen the Bust It with the Boys podcast?
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch. Ziegler's a gangster, first of all,
Yeah, he
and
is. He is. He is.
sometimes Ziegler be talking, but sometimes he just don't be talking about anything. He just be holding space just to hold space. Um, and you really have to dig, you know what I'm saying, in between the lines with Ziegler, because honestly he's doing his job. He doesn't want to go on these podcasts and show his hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Is he'll give a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but then he'll say something to kind of contradict that, and then you know what I'm saying, because he doesn't want these other guys to know what he's
What he's
really,
truly doing. Yeah.
yeah. So
I
I don't hold too much weight to what Ziegler says on
fact.
podcasts.
I think I think that I like the secretive, but it pisses me off because then it doesn't give me
Facts,
content. It pisses me off because it doesn't give me
facts.
content, bro. Last year, I mean, the year before when we had Gruden still, bro. If I was doing YouTube, bro, I would be having a fucking field day on YouTube, bro. Because how much of fucking actual reports and actual John Gruden saying this and that and actually coming out and doing it was like giving us content. But this time I like it, but I don't like it because it doesn't give me too much to talk about. But then at the same time, it throws every other team off. I like that about Ziggler. I like that he's very secretive. That he says what he needs to say, and he throws everybody off. That's what this regime does. They throw everybody off. Last year, it looked like Devontae Adams wasn't even a possibility no more. It was like, oh yeah, guys, we're gone. We're off of it is what it is. Adams is there. We called, and there's nothing been made. And then one day, boom, fucking traded first to second. It's like, what the fuck?
Did this just happen? Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that was. I remember I was doing a live, and I ended my live, but right before my live ended, I said there's something brewing. I was like, there's something brewing. We'll go
Uh,
live the next time it happens. I was backstage with Critique actually, and I think that was when I had Critique on the show, and we were talking behind the scenes, and we were just chilling. My phone blows up. I get a phone call. I'm like, what happened? I look at it, and it says Devontae Adams has been traded to Raiders. I was like, there's no fucking way. Me and Critique are going crazy backstage. I'm like, God damn, I gotta do another live back to back, like moments after. I was so mad that I got off. I was so mad, bro.
yeah. And this is, and I've said this before. It's gonna sound like a broken record for those that been listening to me, but this just shows you how secretive these folks is. Do we know how much Ziegler and McDaniels is getting paid?
Oh, I don't know. I know it's like I know that the contract's like about 3 years, I think, or five. I don't know, three. I think less than five. But
We
I don't
knew
know too
what
much.
we knew as soon as Gruden got signed how much Gruden was getting paid.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We don't even know how much these cats is getting paid right now.
Hmm. Ziegler, real gangster. That motherfucker moves with the breeze. He does, bro. That's what's funny. I'm breaking my TV if we get a tackle or Will Levis. I'll be good with the cornerback DT if it's not a quarterback, bro. I already said what I'll do if we draft certain players, bro. You should. I wasn't even on YouTube when this happened, but when Leatherwood got picked in the first round, I kind of yeah, you
Yeah,
could imagine. You could imagine if you're passionate, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I was pretty pissed. I was pretty pissed. Even though I think we should have kept them another year. In my opinion, I think, but I do think the money was a big factor. Carr is the new Tony Romo. God. Hey, at least Tony Romo does something right. When it's not a Cowboys game, he actually talks pretty good sense of football. I'll tell you that. When it's not a Cowboys game, he actually speaks some good football. Stroud better than Cartwright. I'll do anything to get him. Stroud, we don't know what the fuck Stroud's gonna be, bro. I can't say that, bro. Because at the end of the day, Carr is an NFL quarterback, and Stroud is the college football. We don't know what we're gonna get from Stroud. But I will say this: Stroud is somebody that I would be fine with getting. I personally, I don't like the idea of getting a rookie quarterback and starting him day one, but our plans, it kind of looks like they're fucking up constantly, and we're getting very limited on what we can do now at this point. So would I be mad if we get Stroud? Nah. I wouldn't go ballistic. I would be like, hey, fuck it. You know what? What we got to lose, right? We had a horrible season. Let's improve. Hopefully, this is our future, and hopefully he pans out, and hopefully McDaniel's at least works some magic, and we build a team around him. Because I said this last year, and I'm gonna say it again. No matter who's under center, you got to build this
Bill.
defense. You have to build this team in general. You can't keep living that. Who's gonna be our next quarterback? Who's gonna be our next quarterback? Who's gonna be next quarterback? Or what happened to this quarterback and stuff like that? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you need to build this team. You need to build this team, bro. You ain't gonna win Super Bowls with the team you got right now, bro. I promise you that.
And that's facts.
Mhm.
Me and you've been preaching the same thing every year. No matter who's under center, we got to
Mhm.
build.
Facts, facts. And he said, shout out to Raider Lux for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Name who in the right mind would have kept Jay Color. Uh, Color, yeah, Color, fuck Color. But you know, it was a rebuilding stage, bro. That's what people don't realize, bro. And that's why I've been so critical of somebody like McDaniels as well, because even though it was his first year as a Raider, he had better talent than what he had in Denver. Not only that, in Denver, he knew what he was getting himself into, right? It was a rebuilding. It was a rebuild. Denver was a rebuild. He knew that. He knew that. He knew that leading up. Leading up to the Raiders this year, it wasn't a rebuild. And in Mark Davis terms, I think it was Mark Davis that said it, if I'm not mistaken. It's a retooling. And we didn't get retooled. We didn't get retooled. We got, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. We got rear-ended. Pause. Like, bro, like
It
bro.
wasn't a retool. We got tooled.
No, that's a fact. That's a uh that's why I've been so critical because it wasn't supposed to happen the way it did, bro. He said Jay Cutler banks some broads. uh but yeah, so overall, I do think that I do think we should, I hope we improve. I think nothing's worse than last year. And Michael, if that happens, I'm gonna be very, very fucking happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If with the seventh pick we pick Will Anderson, as much as I don't want an edge rusher, Will Anderson is a fucking talent, bro. He is a talent. He could arguably be the best talented player outside of a quarterback in this draft. Will Anderson. Will Anderson's a beast, man. I would. He said someone blocked Michael.
And I think there's a reason. I think there's also a reason why they brought that guy, that new hire over, the guy from the Ravens, because the Ravens play a, I think they run a 3-4.
Mhm.
So, you know, they always have that rushing linebacker type of guy, and Chandler Jones is that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Kuntz is another guy that he could really be a 3-4 linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So if that new defensive line coach that we just brought over from the Ravens can, you know, bring some of that out of especially Kuntz. I think for, and this is my just personal belief, I think Chandler Jones was just a fluke season. I think Chandler Jones is actually going to have a really good season next year. Next year for us. I really don't think it's age. Of course, yes, he's old, but I don't think it was I don't think it was just his age. I think it was just a fluke season. He's been very consistent up until last year, and we know that last year he was dealing with some type of injury that he was trying to fight through, and that's why at the end of the season we started to see the Chandler Jones that we kind of knew from the league, you know what I'm saying? And of course also at the same time he's always been relying on a good defensive tackle, which we really didn't have. A good pass rushing defensive tackle.
Yeah.
So hopefully we address that. So then all of that will be upgraded, and I think our defensive line will be more solid then.
He said, SC Twan, if you had a choice, this is just a dream pick. If you had the number one pick, who would you draft? God, that's For me, that's a tough one. You have anybody in mind? It would have been Jalen Carter, but I still need a. I'm gonna hit you up behind the scenes because I don't know what the fuck happened with all that. But I would say from a standpoint of besides of what happened recently and besides of anything, I would say Jalen Carter because he would fit good with us. Not only that, I think he's personally better than Jordan Davis, if you're asking me, and he would look good at the number one pick. But if you go a different route and you don't have a quarterback leading up to the draft, then you have to go Bryce Younger, CJ Stroud, bro. Like I think you would have to at that point if you are going into the season with like Stidham and Garbers, and then maybe like they bring back fucking the go Nathan Peterman or some shit like.
You would have to go with the best player on the board, and I think right now at this time, saying you is Jalen Carter is not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Just because of off the field stuff. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I hate to say it, I would probably have to go Stroud
Yeah.
because I don't think we're ever going to get. I think this is the last time, and I hope this is the last time that we're going to be drafted this high.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're at one, I think that would be the last time we would be at one. Is so I would have to get the top quarterback in the draft. But if you were asked me what my real drafting opinion is I want the top defensive player.
Yeah.
At 7.
He said, "Cool, Kev." Oh my god, cool, Kev. You said put Coons at linebacker. Cool. Let me tell you. He's already technically a linebacker. He's an outside linebacker. He's a pass rushing guy. You want a pass rushing guy playing coverage in the linebacking? I do not do that. If we draft a quarterback in the first round, that's the fourth quarterback we drafted in our first round in years. Uh, defense, defense, defense. Yeah. Besides Wagner, what linebackers of free agency do you like for us? Tremaine Edmonds, bro. I if there's one guy I'd be willing to pay, bro, and help out this defense, bro, Tremaine Edmonds is that guy, man. In my opinion.
If we get Bobby Wagner, we need to get rid of Perriman.
Oh, that's a fact.
I can't have both of them on the field at the same time. That's a major liability.
Mm-hmm.
Major liability, especially in coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to stop the run, yeah, put both of them dudes out there. Nobody's getting past them.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have Perriman, and I said this on Afakasi's live, if we continue with Perriman, if we say okay, Perriman's going to be our middle linebacker, that means we have to have coverage around them that's solid, so it doesn't become a liability. Because his coverage, and no disrespect to him, because his coverage has improved, but it's still a liability. And yeah. we saw that last year.
Fact. He said McDaniels is trying to make the Raiders the Patriots. Didn't he bring over like a 6'10", 6'10" previous Patriots? Well, technically speaking, Bill Belichick was there first, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken though. Bill gets a lot of discredit from the nation, I think. And I hate Bill because I mean I'm hating him and Tom Brady because of what they have done. I had to watch so many Super Bowls in my lifetime involving the Patriots and them. But Bill Belichick, I think because we ended up signing Josh McDaniels, a lot of Raider fans kind of discredit Bill Belichick and think it was more Josh McDaniels. but you got to give credit where credit is due. And Bill Belichick is forever gonna be, and I think for a very long time, the best head coach, if not top 5 head coach in history. I think you would have to put him there in that category, as much as I hate to say it. Um, but I think that I think even Bill Belichick and Tom Brady won a championship without McDaniel's one year, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just a lot of things, right? But speaking of free agency, I was gonna talk about this eventually. You just reminded me, Jaw Raider. My number one free agent is gone. They franchise tagged him. Um, Washington said we're keeping Deron Payne. So there's that, right? Fuck my life, huh? They fucked up my fucking perfect free agent, fucking my perfect off season. That was my perfect off season. Now it's all fucked. No, it's just based on that. So I don't know, man. I think I'm on the same timing as Terrence. I think Hargrave is somebody you pay attention to. Tomlinson is another guy. Resigned Tillery. And speaking of linebackers earlier, somebody asked. Bobby from the Colts is somebody that I would like. I forgot his second name. I think Okoru, or some shit. And then you got Drew Tranquil from the Chargers. That's another guy that I would look into. Tremaine Edmonds, of course, is the number one linebacker I would go after. And then you still got other options out there, right? But I do think that some guys that you look forward to is somebody like Hargrave. I think Hargrave is somebody that could help our defense. I think you re-sign Tillery. You do re-sign Tillery. I think he helped the defense a lot right when he came in. Um, but besides that, I think you know you could work wonders, right? I like the guy from Seattle, Poona Ford. He's another guy that if you want a very underrated defensive lineman that doesn't cost too much, you go for Poona Ford from Seattle. Trade this year's third and a future third for Payne. If you could get Deron Payne for a third and a future third, I don't know what I would do. I would fucking go crazy because if you could pull that off, you won General Manager of the Year for my opinion. Because I don't think it's gonna take a lot more than a third and a future third. But if they could pull that off, that would be crazy. Hey, he's also one of the greatest defensive minds in history. He is the best. I think he's one of the greatest head coach in history too, Terrence. Pass rush when Eric Kuntz hasn't done much backing up Crosby or Jones because he hasn't had too many snaps. Cool, cool. They didn't even give him. They didn't even give the boy a chance that much, bro. Kuntz hardly played snaps, bro. What are you talking about?
Kuz was in the doghouse, and
Exactly, bro.
you could tell he was in the doghouse.
Cool, Kev. Last time I checked, bro, the guy played 3 snaps and got 3 sacks. So I think he's pretty good at the defensive end position, bro. And he played majority off outside linebacker for him. They're not trading Payne after they franchise tag him. Yeah, I know they're not. I mean, we're not gonna pull another Devontae Adams, bro. I don't think so. But I think something is brewing. But I don't think it involves somebody franchise tag. I doubt Washington is in any place to be throwing money after what came out. Also, doubt Payne wants to go back. I mean, yeah, but I don't think we pull another Devontae Adams, in my opinion. Is it possible? Yes. Is it gonna happen? I don't think so.
I think Washington actually got something brewing. They just picked up Bieniemy as their assistant coach. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
I
no,
think
oh yeah, they did.
eventually he's gonna
Did it? Yeah.
they're gonna eventually they're probably gonna make him the head coach because I think Ron Rivera is going to either retire or take another position. You know what I'm saying, outside of being head coach.
Hmm. What is he? Let me see. Mhm. Oh, he's actually the assist. Wait, the fuck? Hold on.
He's the offensive coordinator
Coordinator
and the
and
assistant head
assistant.
coach.
Yep, he's both.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Eric Bieniemy. It's interesting that he's leaving. I wonder how the Chiefs are gonna do without him. I'm not gonna do the same mistake I did last year, where it was underestimate the fuck out of the Chiefs. um, I think as long as you have Mahomes and Andy Reid there, you're fine. But I do think that I want to see if Eric Bieniemy played a big part in the Chiefs, or he didn't, and it's gonna show this year coming up. Depending on the moves, but in general, it's gonna be interesting to watch the Raiders play the Chiefs without Bieniemy, because Bieniemy was in there for, I think, for all their Super Bowls, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I would also sign him. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So nothing really happened in scouting combine. It's just Ian Rappaport talking.
Yeah, I was sitting here. I'm like, man, I'm tired of looking at Ian.
I know we're gonna see enough of him already in free agency that's coming up. So, shit. Which actually, free agency is in 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
gonna be interesting. And if you guys can't hit that like button, please hit that like button.
You better. What you doing? Hit the like button.
But let me see. Looking at the list, I think there's a
And
lot
subscribe
of
to Raider Twan.
facts, facts, facts.
Yeah.
Do that, do that, do that. Uh,
I'm over here
there's.
being gangster like Ziegler.
I'm trying to see. Um, hmm. Oh, I didn't know Daniel Jones was a free agent.
Nobody want that fool.
I know. Chauncey Gardner Johnson is somebody that I wanted from the safety position. Jesse Bates, we talked about him for a very long time since off season.
They
Tremaine Edmonds.
better. Oh,
What
I'm
happened?
sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
They better not bring Daniel Jones in here just because he got links to the Giants.
I think he stays. I think
I,
Brian DeBoer likes Daniel Jones, in my opinion. I think he does. Unless he wants his own guy, then it's understandable, you know.
yeah.
But I think Brian DeBoer is a very underrated coach uh, this past off season, right? It's only been one season, but Brian did a good job. He did a really good job for what he wants. You know, we talk a lot about the Raiders and how they didn't have the best talent to succeed, but I'll tell you this much, bro, we had better talent than the Giants, bro. On paper, bro, and just in general, bro.
Facts.
It's just the one main difference was, I think, Brian DeBoer, bro. I think he deserves a lot of credit over there. And if I were to submit a ballot for coach of the year as a runner up, or second, third place, I would put the ball out there. Because even though they didn't make the Super Bowl or anything, he turned a Giants team that was pretty damn bad to a playoff team in a tough division. A tough division. He said, "Yo, my guy, I was just talking about the DT from Pitt. Oh shit. Kalahi Chansey just ran a 4.640. Yeah, 4.6. That's pretty. I think it's pretty damn good for somebody like Kalahi. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting." He said Tommy Eichenberg, Ohio State, with the third pick. Michael's doing his own little pick is in right now. Pick is in. More like 4 million. He messed up with that extra zero. Yeah, Jones ain't worth 40 million, but
That's what 40 mil?
well, that's what people are saying.
Oh,
I don't think he's worth 40 million though.
no.
He said Jones is getting 5 years, 100 million. That's 20 million
40,
a year.
40 mil is above the average of a veteran quarterback. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think he's above average.
Mhm. Wonder. They haven't even done the linebackers yet. Damn, I forgot how long this shit is. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, he wants 40 million. Jones wants 40 million. That is fucking crazy. He's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Javon Dexter with the broad jump of a 9.2. Okay, okay. Uh,
If Daniel Jones get 40 million, that means DC at least getting 45.
I better get fucking 60 million at that point. I swear,
Right?
bro. I better get paid too. Shit. Uh, he told Giants he wants 40 million. No wonder the Giants haven't done anything with him yet.
Just give me, you know what? And since I said that, DC, just go ahead and give me 100,000. You know what I'm saying? I know you watch us. You know,
Facts.
just,
Facts.
just give me 100,000, and we'll just count that as a blessing.
Mhm. Even if it's a couple thousand, I'll take it, bro. Hey, I know you guys a couple thousand to throw out there, man. Come on, man. Come on, any NFL player out there? Come
I
on.
I gotta pay for a kidney. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, don't hurt. It don't hurt them
For real,
pockets. Yeah,
for real.
y'all be paying $50,000 fines and shit. Hey, yeah, that ain't nothing
That's
to
what I'm
me.
saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Every time they get a fine, it's like
It's
God.
like to us if we got a fine of like $2. Like 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 if we were to buy
I'm like, man,
like a candy at a 7-Eleven, like
can someone pay their fine to me, please,
exactly.
please? That will change my life.
Fact. He says sign with an XFL.
I forgot who they
Giants will
got to
give
pay the fine to. I think eventually that fine actually goes to like charity or something like that.
does it? Oh shit. I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
that.
think I think that fine actually goes to like a. It doesn't go to the NFL. It doesn't go back to the NFL. It actually goes to. I think it actually goes to like a charity.
Mm, this is just breaking news. Oh wait, here already read that. Let me see. And they're still talking. You know what? They're doing a lot more talking this year than showing the drills.
Because they realize nothing really going on.
Hmm. Zach Harrison, edge out of Ohio. They're showing some of his film. I haven't seen too much of him. I need to start looking at him. Damn. Okay. 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 Wingspan. He got the wingspan, the length, the speed, the track down. Okay, but they are showing highlights, so this ain't everything. But hey, he looked good.
He kind of looked like Chandler Jones to me.
You know what? Yeah, the way he moves. Yeah. Eric, do you have a sleeper that no one is talking about? Yes, I actually do. Let me go to my list. So I think Derek Hall from Auburn. Not Auburn. Yeah, Auburn. If I'm not mistaken. Unless it's Arizona State. No, it's Auburn. He's somebody that I've been looking at from the defensive line. Um, also, scrolling down here, I have as a guard, as the offensive line, Osiris. I'm gonna give you one for each position. Let me start at the top. For me, out of the safety position, I think a sleeper that people don't talk about, which I'm surprised because they should be talking about the guy, is JL Skinner from. You see it on my thumbnail from Boise. He's somebody that I've been looking at a lot. I think another one from the running back, if you want a running back, it's Tajee Spears from the Bowling Green, right? As far as linebacker, the Marvin Overshawn. From another guy too, D Winters. I'm gonna shove in the linebacker position. D Winters from the Bowling Green as well. And then let me see. As far as I already talked about offensive lineman Osiris Torrance and then Darnell Wright from Tennessee. Um, Gerald Clark, I talked about him earlier, the nose tackle from Coastal Carolina. Actually, sorry, Coastal Carolina. Gerald Clark from Coastal Carolina. Um, let me see. Let me see. So, what position am I missing? Quarterback. I would say nobody's talking about Hooker no more just because he got injured. I think he's still somebody that you could pick up or something. Um, but besides that, I think Max Duggan. But they're both old, so it depends. Um, Josh Weil from Cincinnati, the tight end. Ronnie Bell, Michigan, from wide receiver from Michigan. And then yeah, besides that, those are some sleepers for me that I have. You can maybe shove in Rasheed Rice on that wide receiver from SMU. And maybe I have him listed, but I can never say his name. Adatomoa Adabora. Hopefully I said that right.
You
I
probably
don't know if I
did.
said that right, but the defensive lineman right there for you. I, I, so
You
those are some
probably
of the
didn't, but I ain't gonna try.
facts. You got a long name, man. Kansas DT 40 time was the fastest of the century, second all time next to Aaron Donald by hundreds of a second.
Oh
Oh,
God.
oh, there you go. Some facts right there. Um, let me see. Let me see. What up? What up? What up? What up? Dirty. What's good? Dirty. Dirty's in the building. What's good? All
Hey,
lies
what's
in the
good,
building.
bro?
Was good? All lies. Was good? Alfredo. Good to see you guys, man. Joining
Boom
us.
boom room.
You guys can hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Got me a man 6 foot tall.
But yeah, we're just talking, chopping it up, and because I ain't gonna lie, if you're watching the combine, you'll realize that they're doing more talking than showing. So there's that.
Get you a sandwich from Subway.
We'll go to commercial break. He said, "I hit that like button, uh, but go Falcons. We might go ahead and take Derek Carr off your hands. Hey, go ahead. Shit, I mean they're
hey,
already.
hey, go
What
ahead.
happened? What
Go
happened?
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I, 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 I don't know. Uh,
It's funny that everybody in the league wants a quarterback we don't
hey,
want.
I'm telling you. He said, hey, I also gotta say something else, bro, because a lot of people praise the fuck out of Marcus Mariota. How did that work out with the Falcons, huh? That worked out pretty good, huh? He was a good ass starting quarterback, huh? Yo, I remember bro. Even some content creators were like, Marcus Mariota is gonna be the next big thing over there in Atlanta. Eh. He should be our starter. Fuck no, bro. Everybody bases shit off of one game, bro. Just like they did with Stidham. They said Stidham, oh my god, look at what he did with the Niners. No other quarterback has done it. And then the moment I brought up the fact that they didn't have film on him, and then the Chiefs had film on him, they kicked his ass. They fucking kicked his ass.
Didn't Stidham look great when they didn't have tape on him?
Every quarterback does. Mike White for the Jets. His first game, he threw 4 touchdowns, 400 plus yards, and then the next game threw 2 interceptions, no touchdown.
Yeah.
He had a really bad game. People were calling me like a hater. No, it's just facts. That goes for any player. When you don't got film on an opposing quarterback, the quarterback is gonna cook. It's been known recently.
And especially in the situation that we were in, because with the whole DC and Mariota situation, DC got hurt, so the team didn't even have preparation for, you know what I'm saying, like they didn't even have time to, like, all week to look into trying to stop Mariota, because they weren't, they didn't factor in that Mariota was going to freaking come in. You know what I'm saying? So when he came in, it was like, oh snap, what are his tendencies? So they were trying to figure out everything on the fly. So even more for it benefits even more on the quarterback than, you know what I'm saying, the defense.
They're talking about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, Rashawn Bateman said something about the GM. He called the I gotta look into that. Rashawn Bateman, I guess he called out the GM for something.
Oh shit. Probably for not
So
paying Lamar or something.
I don't know, but you calling out the GM, you might be on your way out.
Yeah. And Bateman actually did a pretty good job. I think he had a very underrated season. I think
Yeah.
Bateman when he was out there he was balling, but at the same time, if he's calling out the general manager for not paying somebody like Lamar Jackson or trying to keep people, I think he has the right to because I mean you don't let I mean in all honesty, even though there is a lot of injury prone with Lamar Jackson, you don't let go of talent like Lamar Jackson when he has been improving. Like believe it or not, from the first day till which in his college film in Louisville, you actually seen that he had the potential to be a really good pocket passer. Like you see it, but
Uh-huh.
at the same time, people thought of his legs more. And once he came into, and that's why he got pushed to the last pick of the first round. That's the reason why. And when he got chosen, most people were like, he can't throw the ball. Which in his first season, he didn't do too well when throwing, but he did pretty good with his feet. Then eventually, uh, the organization, the coaching staff helped him in improving that. He improved in his throwing ability. And
Mm.
you just don't let go of somebody like that, bro. If you're a general manager, you just don't let go of a quarterback like that, bro. But at the same time, I also don't blame him because Lamar Jackson the wants to be the highest paid quarterback when the guy hasn't even been on the field too much. So I
Yeah.
see where they're coming from, but at the same time, like you can't let go of somebody like that.
But I see where he's coming from because in reality and totality, he is the Ravens.
Oh yeah.
He really is. Like who's over there? Who over there is who else is over there being the face of the franchise, but not only the face of the franchise, but literally that whole offense is ran
Mhm.
solely on how Lamar Jackson plays. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad that they had to draft a quarterback
Yeah.
that was a pretty much a carbon copy. You know what I'm saying? Not exactly like Lamar Jackson, but someone that was similar to Lamar Jackson. Because if if it wasn't that way, then the offense wasn't going to run.
Mhm.
You can't put a traditional uh you can't put a traditional pocket passer in that offense
Mhm.
and expect for it to work the way that it's been working.
Mhm.
So because of that, you got to pay the price.
Facts. Let me see this. Can you hear my phone? Do you hear anything? Do you hear like a little bit?
Mm.
Yeah, they're just talking about free. Oh, they're talking about free agency. Like they're talking about like what to expect. Yeah, the free agency frenzy starts March 12th to the 16th. So I'm gonna be live from the 14th to the 16th. No, actually, I'm gonna be live from the 13th to the 16th or 14th to the 16th. I don't know.
Hey, you
I don't
think
want to do the first day though.
I was gonna say you actually really think we're gonna get a pick off? You think we actually gonna get somebody the first day of free agency?
Yeah, I don't think so. Last year we got Darius Phillips. I'm not doing that again. Uh,
DP,
DP, which he didn't even stay on the roster. They kicked him.
right?
DP, man. Come on, man. You have
And
to.
we needed somebody to return.
Let me see what we got. I'm saying this right now. If we get Hooker, y'all better not yell Hooker because you're gonna be surrounded by hookers. Shout out to Jeff. What was good? It was good. Was good. Mitch thinks you guys are getting Carson Wentz. I know he's been saying that all the time, bro.
Who?
He Carson Wentz.
Who? Who's who's Mitch?
Oh, his name is Mitch Kofsky. He's a different Mitch, not Mitchell Rand. The different Mitch.
Oh,
He's a good friend of mine. He's a Eagles fan. He does
oh,
Eagles
okay.
content. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, who's
He
Mitch?
just he just always makes fun. He always likes trolling. Last year he said we were gonna get I forgot who he said we were gonna get. But this year same question was, but it always works because we end up getting somebody good. So I'm off for it. I'm off for it. Let me see. No, not Mitch, the Jets guy. Mitch Kofsky. Mitch Kofsky. You seen him sometimes. Okay. Let me see. We talk about no. You seen him in the chat earlier. His name is Mitch Kovsky. He's got like a Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, okay.
He's all Philadelphia's content. And if you know me from day one, you know me. I was in the same network as him before. Yeah, the cool Mitch, not the bad Mitch, the cool Mitch.
Maybelline Mitch.
Yeah, shout out to Dirty Man for becoming a member. I appreciate you, man. If you want to become a member of the channel, man, and support the channel, everything, all things that come to me goes directly to the channel. Gotta support all of NWA. I appreciate that, brother. You just have to click the exclamation mark membership. I deleted, like I said, I deleted 3 tiers if you didn't know, and I just put 1 tier, and I made it cheaper because I feel like I was doing it at too high of a price and I felt like 3 wasn't enough, and I wasn't doing my job. So, I made sure to just do 1 to support the channel. So if you want to support the channel, exclamation mark, you put the exclamation mark and then membership, and then a link should be popped in by Nightbot. But I appreciate that, Dirty. I appreciate that. Much love, man. Much love. Oh, that bitch. I thought nah. Every time I bring up Mitch in this channel, it's Mitch Kovsky. Okay, just to throw that out. It ain't the other one. But yeah,
He making all the other Mitches look bad. You know what I'm saying? The other Mitch. You know what I'm saying? Making the other Mitches look bad.
facts. Everybody instantly thought it was the other one. But I thought the Packers. Y'all funny, bro. And here we go to talking again, bro. What the fuck?
They trying to copy us. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take our job. You know what I'm saying?
They heard us, bro.
We the ones talking.
I know, right? They heard us, bro. They heard it. That's what it is, bro. Here is the second batch of the defensive linemen, I think. Yeah. Damn, I forgot how long these are, bro. Fuck. I'm hungry and tired.
Hey, you better DoorDash something.
I know, right? Shit. Who the fuck am I? Well, Will McDonald's the fourth. That's who I was thinking of from Iowa State. Thank you for reminding me. Fucking, what are the NFL Network? I appreciate that. The boy from Iowa State, bro. That's the other sleeper I wanted to talk about. Fuck, thank you. That boy playing inside and outside, bro. But the guy is an edge rusher, bro. Sometimes they had him run a lot of, how do I say this? A lot of stunts. That's the word I'm missing for. A lot of stunts. The guy, he did a broad jump of 11. Fucking hell, yo. And a vertical jump of 36 inches. Damn. Guys, this boy is a speed rusher. You want a speed rusher? Will McDonald's your guy, bro. If you want a speed rusher,
do something stupid. Look at.
You see that?
I was like, he about to do something stupid. Watch.
That boy jumped over a car, bro. His comparison is Bruce Irvin. Twitchy, loose, productive. I do agree with the twitchy and loose. I do agree with all 3. Actually, Daniel Jeremiah did a good job evaluating right there with 3 topics. Will McDonald's Raider Kush. Will McDonald from Iowa State. Look him up. He's a speed rusher. One of his best moves he reminds me of Max Crosby's moves because he likes to do a lot of spin moves and he's fast. He beats you with speed. If you look at some of his film, sometimes he beats guards, like he be inside the lines by doing a simple spin move because the guard can't position himself enough because the guy's too fast. The guy is quick. But shout out to D Menace for becoming a member. I appreciate that, brother. Like I said, man, exclamation mark membership, man. You'll see it only 1 tier now. I appreciate that, D Menace, man. And if you guys want to support the channel, it's all there, man. You don't have to. Your presence alone and being in the chat, participating, and just being here in general means a lot to me. And being subscribed and putting the bell, anything is greatly appreciated. A year in our rate room will do some good. That's what I'm saying. He needs a little bit of that. Is one of his cons. He needs a little bit of weight, but that boy is quick. Yeah, he has quick first step, Terrence. That's exactly the quickest first step usually wins. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's quick. And that's why he could beat a lot of offensive lineman. I want to see his 40 time, bro. I want to see what he could do on a 40 dash. That's gonna be an interesting one. I think he already ran it, bro. Actually, and I think I missed it because they keep talking and not showing, bro. And I have it muted. That's the thing too. Stack them up. You already know. Stack them up. Hit them like buttons, man. We'll greatly appreciate it. Also subscribe to my boy Twan. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, do that. I ain't got no membership over there yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't at 1,000. But you can help me get there.
Hey, let's do that, bro. We gotta get our brothers to 1,000, bro. Twan, Gabe. I can keep going down the line, bro. A lot of people. Allegiant
Critique.
just did low. I think Allegiance just hit 1,000 right recently.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's good. He's good. We need others, man. We need to bring up everybody, bro. We bring up. I eat. Everybody eats. That's that deal, bro. Everybody should be able to eat.
Come
Um,
on, get off the line, player.
he said, "Hey Kev, what kind of beanie is Eric wearing?" Well, I it's an LEFC beanie. Gabe is MIA like Eric Nor. I know what happened. Gabe, where you at, bro? Where have you been? I might have to hit him up behind the scene. Where has he been? You gotta do some lives, man. I heard you were supposed to do a morning live too, man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.
I think he was supposed to do a live.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where he's been. I seen him on.
Yeah, he was supposed to do a live the other day. I think.
Yeah, they ended up not doing it. I don't think they did it.
Nah.
And this boy from Northwestern,
Son.
Datamwa Adabor. Fucking hell, bro. I can't say his name, bro. 454. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I like that. 4-5.
454. 454.
I like that.
There you go. Damn. You're running. Hold up, guys. Let me go get. I'm gonna go get energy drink. Hold up. Give me a sec. I'll be back. Twan, take over. Take over.
Don't do drugs. Hey, for real. Let's see who in the chat. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. Tubby, Rob Pena, Terrence. You know what I'm saying? Ja Raider, you know what I'm saying? My bodyguard, Ja Raider. Yeah, Gabe is in Cloud 9. He probably is. Cab, cool cab, $2, $2. Hey, shoot your questions. Hey, let's see. Hey, everybody in the chat, do you really think SC is really getting an energy drink? Or is that code for something else? Hey, Terrence, you want your $2? Ask Kev. Kev got $2. Kev got $2. Oh, you think he drinking a juice box? Hey, you know what? That might be it. I think energy drink might be code for juice box. Unless somebody else got something else, you know what I'm saying, that you think is a juice box or energy drink. That sounds like a tall can to me.
Bang energy. It's an energy drink, y'all. It's an energy drink. No juice box here. No juice box.
Hey, pray for Eric. He drinking tall cans on the job.
Shout out to Buddha. What's good, Buddha? I have never tried this flavor, and I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck is this? It's like a 7 out of 10. Eric went to go get a booster seat. What the fuck? He's getting apple juice. What did he say? He said he's getting apple juice to make it look like he's drinking beer. This motherfucker. Uh, pray for that motherfucker. What's good? E? What's good, Buddha? Eric, don't show that. They're not sponsoring you. That is right. Never mind. This is just an energy drink. I don't know where it's from.
I'm about to go get me something to drink, as a matter of fact, because I ain't got nothing to drink up here.
He said if he can't get it, the straw. Why would I drink something like this in a straw? He does look taller right now.
Hey, question, chat. If you drink an energy drink with a straw, does it hit harder? You know what I'm saying? Like they they say like if you drink alcohol with a straw, it hits harder. Like if you drink an energy drink with a straw, does it hit harder?
Is that why people do it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I just thought people just didn't want to like drink.
No, they say like if you drink alcohol with a straw, I shouldn't be helping people be alcoholics, but yeah, I heard that if you drink alcohol with a straw, it hits harder. So I'm wondering if that's the same thing with the energy drink. Like, does it hit harder when you do it with a straw?
He said, "Let's find out." That's straight facts. Stick it in. Yo, pause. I don't think energy. He said, "I don't drink energy drinks. I don't think so." Can do a lot with the straw. Yo, I don't know what you mean by that, but hopefully,
Hey,
Jason.
Hey, get it how you live. I'm gonna grab me a soda. I'll right back.
He got in and out in the fridge, and shout out to Navy Vet. What's good, Navy Vet? Navy Vet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong. But is it your birthday? I believe it's your birthday, right? Am I tripping? I'm not tripping. Happy birthday, Navy Vet. Shout out to Navy Vet, man. One of my good supporters of the channel, man. Navy Vet. Great supporters, actually. Navy Vet, happy birthday, brother. Hope you have a wonderful day. Blessings to you and your family, man. Enjoy today. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. You would know that if you were around more. I did. That's why I asked. I said, if I'm not mistaken, fuck you. Terrence, why you always gotta come after me, man? Fuck. Leave me alone, man. Shit. Damn. Leave me alone, man. I told you I wasn't gonna come back till Thursday, man. Okay. Oh, look at All Eyes. Oh my god. Here we go. All Eyes are green. Oh my god. All Eyes, if we're being honest, All Eyes be egoing the fuck out of me in other chats. In other chats, I'll be saluting, right? And people be saluting me. And All Eyes is the only one that just ignores me. Like, he just ignores me. All Eyes is Hollywood. If you guys want a true Hollywood, it's All Eyes, bro. All Eyes is fucking Hollywood. Holy shit. Where did you go? I had to go get an energy drink. I think Twan's going to go get something to drink as well. I ain't gonna lie. This flavor is like, if you guys ever get this, that's why. Why the fuck did I get this, bro? Why the fuck did I get? I'm mad as fuck, bro. I don't know why the fuck. I just realized that it's not just black cherry. It's vanilla too. This is some bullshit. Oh, come on, Navy Vet. You didn't have to, bro. Come on, bro. Not on your birth, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Bro, not on your birth, bro. Come on, go celebrate with your family, brother. Go spend it on, bro. Come on, man. You didn't have to do that, bro. You legit didn't have to do that, bro. I swear, but nah, bro, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. That is a lot of love, bro. That is crazy, yo. You did that. Nah, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, it's Navy Vet's birthday.
Yeah, it's Navy
Let,
vets,
let
man.
me let me let me put my camera back on. Hey, happy birthday, man. Blessings to you, for real.
Facts. Facts,
Yeah.
man. That right there, bro. A lot of things mean a lot, but when you do that on your own birthday, bro, giving to other people, bro, you're nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah. I hope
Navy,
a lot of good stuff happen back to you, bro. I hope I blessings, brother. That's all I could say, bro.
yeah, Navy Vet's cool though. All right.
Navy vet is a real one. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Spotlight's birthday too.
It is?
I think it's Spotlight's birthday, right? Spotlight, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to Spotlight too, man.
The
Spotlight, happy
spotlight on
birthday,
there?
brother. Happy birthday, Spotlight. Happy birthday.
Hey, what's good?
Yeah.
Hey, what's good, Spotlight? I had
He
to
said,
I had to go get my little drink, you know what I'm
nah,
saying?
you good, bro? You already know we gotta get. Hey, we're gonna be here a little bit more, so we gotta get what we can.
I got the little can, but you know what I'm saying? I got the little
Facts, facts.
starry. You know what I'm saying? I haven't tried these, so I was like, let me test it out and see what it really hit for. You know what I'm saying?
He said they're celebrating. Did I miss a live? Oh no, they're doing that 3:45. Okay, okay. 92 minutes. You know what? We're gonna do this. I know I said I was gonna be live till the end of it at 5 o'clock, which is in 3 hours. But this is what we're gonna do. Not only are they both on their birthday, so showing love to me, man. With Navy Vet doing that and the spotlight coming in the chat for both of you guys for doing it on your birthday, that means a lot. I think once Ben's live starts, I will end my live at 4. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end my live at 4, an hour before 5. So we still got an hour and a half. Uh, but I'll send you guys to Ben and go have a fun time. You feel me? And just turn up. So I'm gonna do that at 4 o'clock. Um, you know, we'll do that. We'll do that. Because that live starts at 3:45, I believe. So I'll do it at 4. You would know that. You would know that, Eric, if you were about. Oh, come on! I do know, bro. What the fuck? People, shit, man. Eric don't salute anyone. He purposely ignores people. What the fuck he rambling about? What do you mean? I salute everybody. Bro, look. If I don't salute you and then you salute me, like eventually, like let's just say I go in the chat, right? If you notice, I salute, right? I say I put the little emojis and then I put salute all and then everybody salutes me, right? I see people saluting me, then I reply, right? Eventually, either two things happen. Either I leave, right? I leave real quick. And by the time I come back, all the chats are gone because the chat was going fast. And then I kind of I accidentally miss somebody. And I don't want nobody to feel some type of way. Or other times, I would put in the chat, I'm sorry if I missed you. Salute. Because I sometimes miss. I don't know if it's on your guys' YouTube or mine, but I usually watch YouTube a lot on my laptop than my phone. On my laptop, I don't know, for some reason the chat is small for me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if it's an update or it's just me, and I don't know how to fix it. On my right side of the chat, the chat's small. Like it's small. Like it's usually like a long list, right? But instead it's like like just like this box on live right now. Like small. Salute, Terrence. Salute. Simping ain't easy. There's no simping over here, boy. There's no simping. There's no simping over here. We don't do simping over here. We don't do. That's real nice of you, Hollywood. God damn.
Nice, Fizz.
He said, pop it out and it'll have a lot. Okay, bet. Click the three dots and pop the chat out. Okay, for sure. Small box. Small box. I swear, bro. This is small box, bro. I'm telling you. Pop it out and it'll have a lot. Pause. But okay, for sure. We get into that paper. Don Martindale, Giants defensive coordinator, is out there.
Okay,
Give him that one.
stories.
This guy's 6'6". Damn. He looks like a basketball player more than anything. Is he the one? Is he the one in the combine that said he would love to be with Crosby? Who? Who are you talking about?
Hey, hey, you talking about that Robinson dude? He need to play basketball.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That boy looks like a basketball player. He said, I'm 6'6". Damn. Nolan Smith, a really good partner of and very familiar with not even Jordan Davis, but also Jalen Carter. The guy has been next to both of them. Nolan Smith, the edge rusher right here. The edge rusher. Actually, you could say edge rusher slash linebacker if you want, but I would say edge rusher. What up, Twan? SC Experience. What's good, Auntie Six? What's good? What's good?
Hey, what's up, Auntie?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Nolan Smith just ran a 4.44. Damn. That's good for a defensive lineman. I go like 4.44.
He was the one that was sitting behind dude that got drafted last year.
Not Davis, right? The other one?
No.
Oh, Trayvon Walker.
Yep.
Yep. He was the one sitting behind. Luke Van Ness, the linebacker. I don't know. Why do they put defensive lineman for well, technically he is an outside. You know what? I get it. No, I get it. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up now. Luke Van Ness from Iowa State, 4.64. The best time so far is Nolan Smith with 4.44. 4.44. Yeah, 4.44. Interesting. Interesting. He said you do that all the time. Kobe Woodland from Auburn. A 1.7, 110-yard split and a 4.84 for him. Kobe Woodland. Kobe Wooden. I'm back, yeah. Fam, y'all still up? Yeah, I'm going live for like another hour and a half. Byron Young from Tennessee. 6'2", 250. Damn. Yeah, nah, I ain't taking that. He said, breaking news. Soccer is suing Uno card game. What the fuck? Yeah, facts. 4.40. Shout out to Raider Nation. What's good? And he fucked up running. There you go. Go back, buddy. Go back. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you guys ever get an energy drink from Bang, bro, do not get black cherry vanilla, bro. The vanilla kills it, bro. I don't even know why I got it, bro. I wanted to try something new, honest.
You know what? To be honest, anything vanilla in a drink, I don't know. It don't do it for me.
Yeah, I go lie. It ain't doing it for me, bro. But I gotta
Like
take
the
it.
vanilla Coke and all that. Like I can't. No.
It should just stick as an ice cream, to be honest.
Right.
I'm forced to drink it though, because I don't want to waste it, and I need energy.
This story go though.
He said you should go up to a girl and be like you trying to bang. I did once. Actually, a funny story. I did once. I had a bang energy, and I told one of my close friends, that is a girl, of course, and I told her you're trying to bang, and let's just say It didn't go well. It did not go well. It did not go well at all. Cause she had a boyfriend. Yeah, it didn't really go well. It didn't really go well. And now we ain't friends. So yeah, you could make the most of it.
You win some, you lose some.
Eric didn't get no put. I didn't even want it, bro. If I'm being honest, bro, she was a friend for a reason, right? It's a long story. I'm not gonna put my business out there, bro. That's all you need to know. We ain't friends no more. Okay, Chile, you're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. He said she put the strap on. You are crazy, bro.
Ooh,
That is crazy, yo. Chile,
ooh,
hell no. You got slapped. I didn't get slapped. I didn't get slapped.
ooh.
It's getting heavy up in here. He got beat up by her boyfriend. Nah, I never got beat up in my life, bro. I'll tell you that much. I never got beat up in my life. And I also haven't fought a lot. So I'm gonna, I ain't go come out here and say that, oh, I beat the fuck out of everybody and I won so many fights. But I've only fought twice and I never lost. But I don't even count those 2 times because I was in my earlier age, so I don't really give a fuck.
Hey, who's the next guy?
Brendan Pause Cox Jr. I put pause right there in front of it. I had to put pause right there, bro. I had to put pause in front of it.
Who's the next guy?
He said, damn, you not friends no more, 50 Cent. If I was your best friend. I'll give you a hint. You know what? I'm gonna give you a hint. Hold up. I'll give you a hint. How do I give you a hint without giving you a hint? How do I do this? He said bank strawberry kiss. How do I say this? Let me
Does
think
she
of a
deserve a
song.
crown?
Let me think of a song. Hold up. I'm trying to think. Oh, let me give you guys a clue here. I'll give you a hint. I'm not gonna say the full tier. Let me see. What is it? Let me think of. Damn, what song is it, bro?
If you tell me the name, I can figure it out.
Well, I don't even know, bro. I'm trying to. Ah, here we go. Here, let me actually look at it. Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna look up the lyrics just for you guys.
Hey, what's up, Rich?
Damn, why isn't it not showing number, bro? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me see. Right here, right here, right here. If anybody knows Young Thug, anybody know Young Thug? Anybody listen to rap? I don't know if anybody listens to rap in here, but here's my hint.
Terrence is a rapper.
If anybody knows Young Thug, he's a rapper, especially for the new generation. I think he's in jail right now, but I'm not sure. Here's a. Let me see. There's your hint. Just think of keep it on the low. That's your hint. Keep it on the low. That's it. Just keep it on the low. Just that specific part. Keep it on the low. That's 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 your hint. That's,
Oh,
that's your hint. That's your hint.
I think I know who it is.
It was how do I say this? It was supposed to be kept on the low. I'll tell you that. No, motherfucker. Oh my god. Look, if people are getting the bad. See, now I have to add context because now people are gonna think. Now I have to expose the whole story. This happened in my first year of college. My first year of college. Let me remember. My first year of college. In my first year of college. You guys are tripping. You guys are getting the wrong thing. First year of college. Let me repeat it. This happened the first year of college. I wasn't on YouTube my first year in college. That was in 2019. Like, come on, do you see the chat how crazy it gets and people automatically assume shit? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Look at people are already talking about Black Saturday. Like, bro, no, no. It has nothing to do with anything that's happened recently, bro. It was literally the first year of college, which was the 2019. And 2019 was like 3 years ago, 45 years ago. So relax, relax, relax. Everybody just wants to see drama. That's what it is. Everybody was just so quick to assume. No, this is your hint. The Young Thug song "Keep It on the Low" is like keep it on the low, like you keep things secretive. And then the other hint is what Buddha said earlier. I think Buddha said it earlier. I think he said something like "Did you smash or something?" Question mark. And then somebody else said, "Did the guy beat you up?" No, 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 no. There was no fighting. Well, there was no physical fighting. There was a verbal fighting. It was something that was supposed to be kept down low, and it got brought up to a lot of people's attention. And I'm not friends with her no more. So there's that. That's all you need to know. That is the that is the overall story hint of my first year in college. My first year in college was crazy, bro. My junior year too. My junior year and senior year of high school, and then leading into my first year of college. Those 3 years were really crazy. So
Is it
this is
me
the
or
story. What?
these D linemen look kind of thin?
A lot of them do, bro.
I'm looking at, I'm like, I'm all looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find the big body.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was crazy those 3 years. I don't know about you, Twan, how your days were in high school and stuff like that, bro. But I was a crazy guy towards the end, bro. I was.
Man,
I stopped doing a lot of things because of those years.
you know what saved me senior year? I actually had a girlfriend.
Hmm.
I actually got a girlfriend senior year.
Same. Well,
Not saying I didn't have girlfriends, because I was running them in high school.
damn. Okay, Twan.
But yeah, like senior year, I actually had a girlfriend, and yeah, that a lot of that kind of had to. I did a little here and there, but it slowed down a bit my senior year.
Yeah, I had a in high school. I had 3 girlfriends and 4 talking stages. I think, but I don't even consider one of them a girlfriend because that was only for a
Mhm.
month. So we take that one out. So 2 technically. One my sophomore year and one my senior year.
I'll say this. I went to prom. I went to prom every year in high school.
Oh shit. Okay, you were like that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I went to prom every year in high school. So my freshman year, I went to prom.
Mhm.
Sophomore year, I went to prom. Junior year and senior year. So yeah, that if that don't tell you how I was, you know what I'm saying, how I was doing it. Yeah, and they weren't the same girls.
Okay.
So
Terrence said he was always suspended before prom. Fucking hell, Terrence. Shout out to Raider Gabe. Raider Gabe in the building. Gabe, you got the link too if you want to pop in, brother, and just talk. At this point, bro, we're looking at the combine, doing live coverage while talking about life. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, it's uh, but for me, I only went to prom once. I was supposed to go my sophomore year, but for me, I did my decision, which it kind of fucked me over because we all know what happens on prom night. Let's be honest. Um, for me, I rather stayed home my sophomore year because I wanted to feel the once I hit senior year, I wanted prom. Like prom was everything, like once in a lifetime type deal. That's what I wanted. So that's why I waited to senior to go to prom. But my sophomore year, I had the chance to, but I did not because I didn't want to. But besides that, I mean, shit, I only had two girlfriends in high school. Uh, my senior year till the beginning, very, very, very beginning of my first year in college, like my very beginning, and then from there I wilded out. So, even senior wild. Well, I shouldn't be saying that publicly. Well, actually, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I was wilding out, even though I had a girlfriend. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
They my freshman year when I went to prom, they was tripping out. The people at the prom were tripping out because they were like, "What is he doing here?" I was at a my freshman year. I went to senior prom. So yeah, they're like, "What is this freshman doing with all these seniors?" I got invited to prom.
He said Eric was at Chuck E. Cheese for prom. If anybody's from LA, I was from I think what was prom, bro? I have the
Hey, Chuck E. Cheese sell beer now.
I heard.
It's the lightweight club.
Michael said they called me Howie Long in high school. Twan, was she a big Shirley?
Which year?
Cool Kev saying that he was a big Shirley. Was one of them?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. I gotta keep me a Shirley or two.
Yeah, that's how it's gotta be. Eric dances
Actually,
like
no,
when.
wait.
Mhm,
Yeah, to be honest with you,
mhm.
freshman year, mm, 3 out of 4 were Shirley's. I'll say it like that. 3 out of 4 were Shirley's. Yeah, my was it junior year? Yeah, my junior year, I went to an all girls. Uh, it was an all girls school. They had a prom.
Wait, how did you go then? What the fuck?
Well, it was obviously the prom. They allow guys to go to the prom. You know what I'm saying? But the
Oh,
school itself
it's the
was an
all
all girls
girl.
school.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel it. No, my problem was actually. Let me see if I have a picture of myself.
Which was which,
I ain't gonna lie. The theme was like how do I say this? Like a lot of people wear blue.
mm,
Some people debate. Some people wear the classic black. You can't go wrong with just the
yeah.
black suit in general and stuff like that. And then other people wear like gold, like not gold, but like I don't know what that color is, bro. It's like this other color is similar to gold with blue and
Mm.
gold or some shit. Me, I kind of full blown wanted to be. Let me see, where is it? I wanted to be like different.
Mm.
I was the only one that really wore red. Like I wear the bright red. Hold on, let me just hold on.
Cool Kev.
He said Eric wore pink. Hey, you can't go wrong with pink, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. People be hating on pink and saying somebody wearing pink is this and that. But I'm telling you, bro, pink is pink is
Hey, Tubby, you already know I be smashing. I be smashing. Man,
Damn.
man,
Okay,
I
well,
used
this is
to,
the
man.
this is the this is the suit right there, bro. You see it right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, bro, I was, bro, bro. Stop playing with me. I was,
You wasn't playing with him.
I
You
was,
wasn't
I was,
playing.
I was it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Prom was fun. I'll tell you that. Prom was fun, bro. Our school was really like was serious about a lot of things. Like you can't do all that grinding shit and stuff like that. Where you have to be like 2 feet. Like it was to the point where like there's like a ledge, like a not balcony, but you could look over the dance floor, and like the principal and everybody was up there, so they were looking down. When I tell you nobody gave a fuck, nobody gave a fuck. They looked at them while doing like it was crazy. Raider Lux, I ain't gonna lie, that day I'm surprised I went home. I'll tell you
This
that
dude
much.
look like Foster Moreau.
Oh yeah, let me put it back. Do you still have the hotel video? That's crazy, yo. That's
Hey, no evidence. No
no
evidence.
evidence.
No
You know what
evidence.
they say about prom? That you keep it there. You keep it there.
No
You don't
evidence.
steal shit.
Just know it was wild.
Yes.
Just know it was wild.
It was something, bro. It was
Dude, every year. Like the craziest one for me was the all girls one. And I think it really was because it was an all girls school that they just it was like, it was like field day for them. Like, oh, guys are here. Like, I had I had a situation that year where I went with a girl and another girl was like, hey, my room number is blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm with old girl, right? And she's like, I don't care. I'm like, what? Like, I could have been like, hey, excuse me, I go get some ice. Could have went to the other room, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I'm like, was you really going? You knew I came with old girl, and you still was like, hey, come to my room. Like, really? When you already know I was about to do what I needed to do with old girl.
Yeah, you gotta. Hey, they know. Hey, when I step, huh?
Hey, right?
But I go lie, bro. I'll tell you this. When I went to prom, I did have a girlfriend. The girlfriend I actually asked out. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, bro. To that girl specifically, which I know she, believe it or not, I know she watches me. I don't give a fuck. Actually, this might sound like a little bit of a lover, but I was a lover. I'll be honest. I was a lover boy senior year, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all could see that. How do I darken this shit? Y'all see the candles right there in the dark? A pathway, roses, everything. You see that? I ain't gonna lie. I won best ask out proposal I did ever. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But now it's how do I say this in the most respectful way? Uh how do I say this? How do I say respectful? Should I say respect? Now fuck that bitch. There you go. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just go blunt with it. I'm gonna just go blunt with it. I'm gonna just be blunt with it, bro. I
In
I
the
ain't gonna lie,
most
no
respectful
sugarcoating that
way.
shit, bro. That, but it was fun. It was fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Senior year, junior especially. Were you dating her? Gabe, actually, dead ass. It was a really long relationship, bro. It was even before we even got together. We were pretty cool with the Aviata. You know what, Gabe? Gabe, hop on the panel, bro. What the fuck? You hop on the panel,
Hey,
bro. Hop on the panel. Gabe! Gabe!
Gabe! Hey, you know what's funny? I want to go back and watch that video of freaking Loon going
I didn't
freaking.
watch it again. It's funny. He goes, Gabe! I was like, damn. I wish I'd gone then, bro. I remember something. Oh, yeah. I remember what happened. I had a personal thing that I couldn't go, but, bro, damn, bro. I wish I would have gone because they don't do the draft there every not the draft. But fucking.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the draft. Yeah, it was the draft, right?
yeah.
Every year, bro. And it's like something that I heard in Vegas. It was pretty good. I think they should do it every year there. If I'm being honest, like who wants to do it in Kansas City? Why the fuck are they even doing it in Kansas City this year? Like who? Like bro, like, like.
Hey, you watching a? Well, I know you're watching the combine, but you see the ticker of the free agency, the top 101. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
yeah, 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 yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
I
lot
already
of
looked at that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
there's a lot of free agents out there, man.
That are really good too. That could really help this team, bro. That's why I'm kind of like, okay, let's see what they could do, right? Let's see what they could.
Hey,
Um,
do you think we should bring back Rocky Sin?
I think so, bro. I think he deserves it. I think if you pair him up with another good veteran corner, bro, I think you'll be fine. Because at the end of the day, what cost us a lot was injury, right? With Anthony Aver being down, but he also sucked when he was out there. And then you had people like Nate Hosby injured. If you could have another veteran corner that's at least equivalent or at least similar to Rock Ya-Sin, I think your secondary is good right there, bro. Because Rock Ya-Sin did a decent enough job. And then Amik proved me wrong. Amik started showing up. So Amik, I'm fine with him backing up whoever, bro. Or even if he has to step in, I'm cool with it. Even in the slot, bro. So at that point, and then Tyler Hall, he was looking good, and we re-signed him for another year. He's
I
actually good.
I said it too. I was like, when people were trying to figure out who's going to be on our 53, like, I always felt that Amik deserved to have a spot. You know what I'm saying? If we was going to keep 5 or 6 corners, I felt like Amik was one of those guys that we needed to keep. Rock Ya-Sin, I don't think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think Rock Ya-Sin is a number 1. I think he's a solid number 2.
Mhm.
So it really just depends on who we gonna bring in that's gonna be that number 1. Because if we're relying on Rock Ya-Sin to be number 1, we might have some problems.
Yeah. Wait. Terrence, never that, Terrence. Terrence, I will never say something in the first day. I will never say I love you to anybody in the first day. I'm different, bro. It takes me months. It takes me a couple months, to be honest. I had to go take a quick nap with Mrs. Cush. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. I might have to go in and out later on today, bro, with all this talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah. I am how did they call it? Celibate. That's what they call it? Fuck lighting up candles, light up blunts.
I didn't have to do all that, extra stuff for the prom. Usually the girls came up to me and was like, "Hey, you want to go to prom with me?" Like, okay.
Okay.
What color you wearing? That's it. Just
Hey,
tell me what color you wearing.
sometimes that's all it takes, man. Shit, I wish they was that simple for me. I had to do a whole lot of shit. I went.
The only one I knew for sure was my senior year because that was actually my
Yeah.
girlfriend. And by that time, she was like, "Well, we got to go to prom."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't no like, I haven't do no extra. But yeah, all the other girls, they just like, "Hey, you got a prom date? You going to prom?" And I'm like, especially my freshman and senior year, I'm like, what? My freshman and sophomore year, I'm like, I ain't supposed to be going to prom. Like, why are you, But They was like, yeah, I want to take you to prom. I'm like, okay, cool, let's go.
Prom, prom, prom is something. Prom fuck a
I mean,
prom. All the real shit went down. And don't even get me started on those, bro.
yeah, and that's the thing about it. Like, the real fun was after the prom.
Yeah.
Like, not even like, of course, some folks was getting it in, but like the the real fun was after prom. You know what I'm saying? Where you was drinking and the hotel party and all of that other stuff. Like, that's where you walk into a hotel room and the bathtub is not the bathtub, but it's actually the cooler full of hotel ice and beverages of your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was prom for me.
So I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kickbacks in general, bro. Not only prom, but other days, bro. I'll tell you this much, bro. Where in my high school and the people around me, bro, there was a lot of relationships broken up because of kickbacks. There was a lot of things that happened, even between friends, and they are a very chill but scary factor if you were in a relationship. But I had fun. I don't give a fuck. I had fun. I don't give a shit. That's
Thomas,
and
you talking about
it ain't my fault. Your girl on me. Shit, it ain't my fault. It ain't my at all. It ain't my
right?
fault. Hey, go have a problem with her, not with me. I didn't do shit. I just sat there and said okay. Hey, I always tell people, bro, it's better when a girl has a boyfriend because it's a 1-on-1. It ain't a 1v20 when they're single. I'm telling you, bro. Hey, a goalkeeper doesn't stop you from scoring.
Hey, don't be mad when she invite me to the bathroom. That's right. That it's crazy because we used to have functions like that where everybody be chilling and all of a sudden you see two people get up.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, they going to the bathroom. You already know what's about to happen in there.
Hmm. You instantly know, bro. You instantly know. He said, I don't do part. Well, yeah, the parties I went to, a lot of them that weren't kickbacks, they got shot up, bro. And that's why I hated going to them because it's like, why ruin the fun, bro? Like it was always over. This person wanted to rob this person, and they didn't like it, and just everything went to shit. And I mean, as you know, I made it out alive. I'm here, but I mean, it was crazy, bro. Like you have to run, bro, because you don't know where the fuck it's coming from when there's a big group in the middle. You met girls from other schools too, like West.
Oh yeah.
Did I meet girls from other schools? Is that even a if
I,
anybody knows where I live, right? I live near. I'm in the San Gabriel Valley, right? There's a school called South Hills. If anybody knows what South Hills is, you'll know. Well, actually, I don't even want to. Well, when I was in high school, the
okay,
girls in South Hills.
Tavius Robinson.
Hey, that boy looking good. Luke Van Ness is looking good too. Uh, South Hills, South Hills, South Hills will forever be a school where
Okay, Tupaloto
grateful,
later, whoever your
grateful
name
that it's
is.
close to me, bro. Grateful that it's close to me.
Who's the SC Tupalolo something Tupalo to?
Tuli Tupolito,
Yeah, I know you knew it.
that
I'm
boy.
over here speaking some foreign language.
I'm
He
from
look all
Belmont
right.
High School. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like schools like that, bro. They.
I don't know if
I
it's his grass, but they keep sliding.
Cause see, the one thing in high school when you're at a certain school, sometimes you don't have the biggest of like eyes for anybody there. So then when other girls from other schools come up, it's like a I guess you could say a Tinder on face to face.
See, and then also at the same time, I grew up in, the age where social media wasn't social media like this.
Mhm,
So it was easy to have one at your school and then have one at like two other schools
mhm,
and them not know anything about each other.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So like there were situations where, you know, bell ring, you hang out with your, the girl that you got at your school, then you leave, go to the other school, because the other school is probably like a couple of blocks away. You go to the other school, catch up with her, like, after, you know what I'm saying? So, and they wouldn't know anything about each other because you ain't got no social media like that where, hey, what are you doing? You're not snapping pictures and posting and all of that stuff. So, you know, if you was really trying to run them, you could, because you don't, there ain't that many eyes out there unless you had somebody that, somebody at that school that knew somebody from that school, and they had a conversation and was like, oh, I saw Twan with, so and so over here. And they're like, wait a minute, Twan got so and so over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way that you'll get caught up.
Yep.
But that was rare. You know what I'm
That's why it
saying?
was always better, man. 'Cause
and
nobody.
and when you run them like that, especially when the girl you got, girl like that, you just, hey, I'll come to your school. Like, you never have them go to your school because you got something at your school, so you never bring that to your school. You always go to them. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
different times.
Hmm. I don't know if anybody played this before, but it's called I think it's called 7 minutes in
Oh yeah,
uh
yeah, yeah.
in heaven. That was played a lot where I was at, and it was crazy. It was crazy.
Okay, Mr. Pause, Mr. Britton,
That boy, yeah, yeah.
you like him?
I don't. I'm not very familiar with it. I am familiar with this guy, Ikana from Rice, two-time All Conference USA honorable mention.
Oh, you're a little ahead of me because I'm
Oh,
still
am
on
I?
Yaya.
No shit.
You're good.
Isaiah Foskey from Notre Dame. That was the other one. 11 sacks in 2022, which was tied for sixth in the FBS.
Yaya got some footwork.
Mm-hmm. Ali Gaye, he's from LSU, was next to BJ Ojolari. 8 tackles for loss or no gain in 2022. Six among SEC edge rushers. That guy, late round talent. Nick Hampton from Appalachian State, first team All Sun Belt selection.
Here go
Footwork pretty
Terrence
good.
guy.
Yeah, footwork looking good. Footwork looking good. Footwork looking good. That change of direction was a little sloppy, but fuck it. Two-time All Big 12 honorable mention. Dylan Horton from TCU. Not very familiar. Okay, that was okay. You don't bring sand to the beach. There you go.
Yeah, yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
definitely.
He said
But
kick.
yeah, times was different, man. And I know some people older than me. I'm not saying I'm super old, but there was, during my time there was social media. What there was Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. What? No, it was MySpace. We had MySpace. Facebook was barely coming out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as heavy as it is now, where like, pretty much everything you do can be seen, you know what I'm saying? Or if someone puts out a with so and so, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows you with so and so, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't popping off back in my high school day. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little easier to, you know what I'm saying, to move around if you was playing the game, playing the field. You know what I'm saying? Playing the field.
There's a reason why I'm not in a relationship and I haven't been since 2020. I don't trust. This and that. This, my generation is a lot of fucked up shit, bro. And it ain't how it was in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, where it was all about love and put your head on my shoulders at the diner with the jukebox there. Nah, nah. Now it's take your ass to fucking, I don't know, fucking McDonald's and then do it in the parking lot. But then the next day she was somebody else type shit, bro. I ain't got
There's a lot of reasons why things are different now. Um, Technology has advanced, but it
advanced. Yep.
also has has hurt some things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it, easy example is this: you try to be nice to a girl, you try to, you know what I'm saying, try to be, you know what I'm saying, try to do right by a girl. She gives you attitude, right? You deal with it, but then eventually you run into a situation where a girl hits you, slides in your DM, and gives you everything
Mm-hmm.
that you, the attention that you want, everything else you want, just that fast. You know what I'm saying? You working hella hard to get with this girl, but this other girl's throwing it to you like a frisbee. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the easy route, or you gonna, stick with it because it's the right thing to do?
Yep.
Choices, you know, options. And right now, there's so many options that that's why even those that are in committed relationships are now opting to divorce or opting to get out of relationships because there's so many options out there. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, the reason why marriages stayed together was because there was really no other options out there. Like, of course there was options, but there wasn't like as many options as there is now. We didn't have access to, you know what I'm saying, people in New Orleans. We didn't have options to people in New York. You know what I'm saying? The only options we had were the people in our hoods. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. You know what I'm saying? People that was near us. So you have this whole new market of
Mm-hmm.
options. And
Fact.
now, you have the situation where the grass is greener on the other side. So that is, you run into that.
He said it's now put your legs on my shoulders. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
if you ain't, somebody will. If you don't got your girl's legs on your shoulder, somebody else is gonna put her legs on their shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And that's and there goes again. There goes the option, right?
he said facts, facts. Essie thinks last year was olden times. Nah, nah, nah.
Yep.
And don't diss this to any females out there that is rated rats or anything. You guys are real ones. But just we talking about, in general.
No, we ain't talking about everybody. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about a select few.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A select few. And if you know what I'm saying, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there is options, and just as guys got options, girls got options too. hey, this guy takes me to In and Out, you know what I'm saying? But this guy, you know what I'm saying, takes me to the movies.
Yeah.
So guess what? I'm gonna get In and Out on Wednesday, and on Thursday, I'm going to the movies.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many options out there.
Fact.
And then you got dudes that are, dudes and women that are simping and doing everything else just to get in. So, you know, it just get in where you fit in. If you got somebody that's rocking with you, my advice to you is if they ain't whipping you upside the head and talking crazy about your mom, like you might want to stick with it. Just saying.
Facts, man. Hey, yeah,
While they on commercial, you know what I'm saying? That was my little commercial talk. You know what
facts, facts.
I'm
Culture
saying?
was different. People, the culture was different. People stayed together because that's what they were taught. Now it's given. It's given me half.
It has, and then also, you also have the teachings of, you deserve better, you can always do better, you know what I'm saying, da, 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 da. So with all of that being said, even though that is true, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying, but there's a line to it, you know what I'm saying,
Facts.
like if you're always looking for better, then that means you're never going to settle. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to settle down. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you do get with somebody, but your eye is always looking for better outside, you know what I'm saying? Then you're always going to be looking for the next woman or the next man. You know what I'm saying? And the looking for better and honesty, the looking for better is not looking for another person better, is looking to make the relationship better, making the connection better, making the communication, which is probably the most important part um in a relationship, is the communication. You know what I'm saying? So if you can make that stuff better, you know what I'm saying? It's I look at like some successful marriages and see how they communicate and how they talk to each other, and like it's on a whole nother level. And when you can get to that level of communication and, hey, yeah, this is how it went down, and da, 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 and they're on that same page, that's what you need.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are actually breaking up just because of lack of communication.
Yup. He says, she says, what's going on, and they don't even
Mhm.
know because they don't talk about it.
Or the traditional assumption,
Mm.
which means that you didn't even ask for, you know, understanding of what you saw or what really went down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It
It's
goes back to overthinking because sometimes a lot of people tend to overthink, and that causes a lot of things in people's head that shouldn't even be there in the first place. You're just causing problems when those problems aren't even a thing. It's just created in your own mind.
and the thing that's created in your own mind is the scars from the past that you're bringing into this new relationship. So just because you saw just because the dude that whipped your ass had a Raider hat on, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean the next guy that has a Raider hat is going to whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a correlation, but that's what your mind plays on, mind plays on people, is like those type of triggers, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, are going to roll into this new relationship, and that's not necessarily the case.
Let's see.
If you guys need to talk about stuff, you guys can always hit me up on
Facts.
IG.
Same,
You,
safe, safe.
you know me. I'm the chaplain of NWA. So if you need any chaplain services, conversation, you know what I'm saying, real serious chaplain work, hit me up on IG.
He said you could meet a girl at a park back then. Now you just park your meat in a.
Hey, 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 facts, facts,
Okay.
facts. Where and that's the benefits and it goes both ways. You have the benefit and the curse of social media. You know what I'm saying? Like now, you ain't gotta go to the park because your social media is the park. You know what I'm saying? You go on social media, you see something nice, then you slide in the DM. Instead of like back in the day, you had to go out into the park and see who was out there, or you know whatever, go to the mall, you know what I'm saying, holla at a girl at the mall. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think these kids know how to holla at girls in the mall anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think I don't even think that's even popping off these days. They might meet up at the mall, you know what I'm saying, after they've hooked up on social media, hey, meet me at so and so mall and let's, whatever. But I don't think it's just what I'm saying, I'm walking out of Foot Locker and she's walking out of Victoria's Secret and dang, you fine. What's up? Can I get your number? Like, I don't think that's popping off.
Facts. And I think Navy vet has. I think this revolves around everything in general. Like communication is key to everything. I think a lot of people don't communicate, man, and I think a lot of people just like jumping the gun and saying something, or you know, not thinking what they're at. Like they don't think about their actions. They don't think before acting, and and I think communication helps a lot of things out, and I think a lot of people lack that. I think a lot of people just go out of emotion, and that's just the world we live in today because a lot of people do act on emotion, and it's understandable because I act on emotion sometimes depending on what it is, and
We
so
all do.
I ended up, yeah, facts, and eventually I kind of started controlling that for me because it's kind of like when you're emotional, I feel like you're not the best to make an action or to make a decision or to do something because then either the decision you make may cost more things or the decision you make might not be the smartest, and that's a risk that I've done too much. So um I think communication, a lot of people need to learn it, man, because a lot of us lack it, man. A lot of us lack it. um and it sucks because it causes a lot of stuff, you feel me? um but yeah, I mean, hey, I think if there was a lot of communication in the Raider Nation, I think things would have been better instead of people just saying shit and then starting shit, you feel me? Because the in quotation marks big dogs think their egos are through the roof and they think they're all that. Tank Davis said it best about shit talkers. They're afraid to say things in person because they're gonna get hurt real bad. Simple. And that goes back to it too. That goes back to what I was saying about communication. It's like, why say something and then not accept what's gonna come? Like what's gonna come. If it ever gets translated to somebody else, like what's gonna come. So prepare for that. Don't say something that you're not gonna want. I always say this: don't say stuff to other people behind the scenes that you don't want in the public, bro. And I think I forgot the saying. It's similar to that. It's similar to that. I forgot what it is. It's similar to that, but it's like don't say things if you ain't go back it up, bro. That's all it is. And facts, Shaw Raider. You're speaking facts, brother. You're speaking facts. Nick Hampton from Appalachian State.
He got
Dylan
wide on
Horton.
that spin.
Yeah, Dylan Horton, 35 quarterback hurries in 2022, first among edges in the Big 12. Wow. Thomas in Coom. 145 tackles, 44 and a half tackle for loss of 28 and a half sacks a career. That's not bad. Tyler Lacey, one of the best run defensive players in the draft, third in Big 12 when it came to run defense. Okay. People take advantage of that, yeah. 2021 Buck
Oh,
Buchanan.
Tyler Lacey, I like that.
Yeah. Isaiah Land coming up, Isaiah Land. My boy Will McDonald. That boy. Oh, he slipped. He slipped doing that spin, but damn, he quick, bro. Third team All Pro, All American. Isaiah McGuire, 13 tackle for losses in each of the finals.
Will McDonald. I think that's my guy.
Hey, I think he looking good, bro.
What I'm looking at in this drill is, what I'm saying, they're hitting the first one, they're spinning around, then they club. It's the run club drill, but the last part of that drill is how they cut. You know what I'm saying? How they're bending. You know what I'm saying? Bending that last pylon. And that's what I'm looking at, because that's where, after I beat you, you know what I'm saying? How can I bend that corner to get to the quarterback? And I feel like that's the most important part of, you know what I'm saying? Like, the spin move is cool. That means you got a little fancy with you. But if you can bend that corner, you know what I'm saying, where it's not like you're not losing these steps or anything, just getting to the quarterback. I take that over anything. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, looking at Will McDonald's run, yeah, I'm high on him right now.
Yeah. Nah, he's quick with it, bro. And I think that's why he's been so successful, bro. His speed. That quick first burst kills offensive linemen, bro. Cause sometimes offensive linemen are too slow to be in the position to win that pass blocking or run blocking, you know, in general. It's like when you have that speed and if you have the ability to get past and if you have that certain finesse moves and if you put on some weight, I think he could really be a real problem, bro. Shout out to
Yeah.
Dirty Low in the building. What's good, Dirty Low? Good to see you. Hope all is well.
What's
Um,
up, Lo?
but I do think that Will McDonald is a guy that I'm looking, same as you. I think that might be my guy in the defensive line when it comes to like in general. Damn, that guy that was helping right there got hit. Damn, he
Yeah,
looks mad as
he
fuck. Yeah, he'll come up right now. He looks mad
he
as
getting
fuck,
a
bro.
check.
Yeah, he looks mad as fuck. He mad. He got hit. Yo, us Bird Gang and Philly want Jacobs. Well, you're not getting Jacob. I think Josh Jacobs is gonna be a Las Vegas Raider next year. Hopefully, right? We're at commercial break. Tell your GM don't pick up if Holloway call. What? He said, tell your GM don't pick up if Howie called. The fuck? He said Howie Mandel. Yo, that's funny as hell. He said Howie Mandel. That's funny as fuck. Jacobs got that Raider tat. He's a Raider for life. If this front office isn't special, God, come on, man. Pushing P. Y'all showing the drills. No, because of copyright reasons. If this was like Twitch or something, I would have gladly showed it. But this is YouTube, so I get copyrighted and striked. So I can't show the drills, sadly. And anyways, they're doing more talking than showing the drills, which sucks.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch it, go to NFL. NFL Plus. NFL Plus. I mean NFL app, and then click on NFL Plus. All you need to do is sign up, and it's free. So you can watch it. Y'all wouldn't take one pick for Jacobs. I would take 8 picks for Jacobs. Meaning I wouldn't give him up. Oh, fuck this Kansas City Chiefs shit in my fucking face, bro. Get them out of here. I don't care if they're champions. Get them out of here, bro. Get this out of my screen. Get this out of my fucking screen, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's bull. Speaking of the Eagles, what the fuck? Why couldn't you guys get the job done? We'll take one and a couple of your DTs and head coach. Goddamn. He said refs. Yeah, the refs were fucking you guys, man. Pause. The refs were crazy, bro. Them Chiefs are fucking. Oh my god, I hate the Chiefs, bro. Good to see you, Raider Ray. What's good, Raider Ray?
Hey, what's good, dog? What's good? Man, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat, dog. I've been over here snacking, eating.
I just ate right here on live right now. That's why I kept going to the side. I fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
for
getting
real.
that food coma, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Right after this live, I'm gonna go pop into bed, say happy birthday in the chat, salute to everybody, and get the fuck out and sleep, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Hey, it's Ben's birthday?
It's Navy vets and spotlights. They're gonna do a little celebration on Ben's channel.
Oh, okay.
Sheila said
Yeah.
DoorDash. If Bears offer their first pick, yes, I'll take it.
Hey, what should I get on DoorDash?
What you craving? Is there anything you craving?
I don't know.
Like a burger, fries,
I've been burger ish lately. Hey,
Mm,
I went to Chili's. I went to Chili's and got that 3 for $10.
mm.
They got the little drink, what I'm saying, appetizer
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
little meal. I got the chicken. I did is I got some honey mustard and I put the honey mustard on it. Oh god, that
Get
thing.
that. Kind of sounds like you like craving that.
But I don't think you can order 3 for $10 through DoorDash.
Oh yeah, that is true. He said, "I just packed some jungle cake." There you go. He said, "Y'all lucky motherfuckers. I can't eat junk food. I eat, but I sneak somewhere to eat the junk food." I mean, I don't eat too much junk food, to be honest. Who y'all want at quarterback Raiders? I mean, it's up in the air, but who would I want? I mean, if you have Stidham and Garbers leading up to the draft, you gotta get CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, and I'm cool with that, right? Another direction is Jimmy Garoppolo. As much as I hate that, Mac Jones is an option, which I hate that. I mean, who knows? They could pay a lot of money for Lamar Jackson. That would be the craziest fucking plot twist of the goddamn NFL. Besides that, I mean, I can't really think of another quarterback that I want. To be honest, I don't even want half of them. Like, like it's very narrow in the decisions, and it's making me mad because it's like, damn, like you know, I thought we had a plan, and it looks like actually we did have a plan, but I think it fell. Dude, that boy Nolan Smith, boy, hold up, I might have to. I might have to start talking about Nolan Smith. That boy, speed.
Oh, you watching it? They showing people right now.
Yeah, they're showing Nolan Smith in his highlight, and that boy tracked down that running back so goddamn quick. What about Wentz? Hell no.
I didn't think Carson Wentz was that bad, but I don't know what's wrong with that dude.
He was really good in the beginning. He was really good. He was actually helping me with my fantasy, but he ended up getting injured, and then it got benched, and
Yeah,
yeah, he didn't. He looked good in the beginning. Like I don't know what happened to him, bro. It's just even before the injury, like right before the injury, he was fucking up. Wentz has the Foles problem, maybe. Yeah, I'd rather have Richardson than Wentz. True. Yeah, I don't like Wentz too much.
let me flip back to the combine. Combine.
MJ Anderson, MJ Anderson, Iowa State.
Hey, did Will Anderson do his or no? He doing pro
I
day.
haven't even seen Will Anderson, bro. I think he might do pro day. Robert Beal Jr. 6.5 sacks, 2021 led team. Brendan Jr.
Brandon Cox Jr. I don't pause. I press play.
Dude.
I should put that on the shirt.
Low key, huh?
High key, low key.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Carter gonna fall. Yeah. Yeah.
Body control. He sweat. He is greasy as a mug. Did you see that dude, the coach?
That boy is.
That fool looked like he had Vaseline all over his body.
That boy's wildin', bro. I thought they're
He ain't
indoors,
even
bro.
doing the drill. He just sitting there.
I thought he was indoors. I thought this fucking stadium was indoors. Isn't it indoors? What the fuck?
Yeah, they in the dome.
That is crazy, bro.
That fool shine. His head is glistening, bruh.
That boy shined that shit up. Jose Ramirez, 12 sacks in 2022, second in FBS. And Tuli Tupolito was actually first in FBS. I'm sorry. I
Was that
said
Eastern
third off.
Michigan?
Yeah. Here you go. Oh, shit. Commercial. What they showing defensive line? Yeah. Yeah. They're showing defensive line right now. But it's commercials right now.
Today is what D line
And linebackers.
and linebackers. What's the boringest day of the combine to you?
I think I think the last day, like the running back and offense, the running back and fucking what is it? The running back and I forgot what's the very last one. I think it's offensive lineman and running back. Like don't matter
Right.
to me. It's like them. I have to see them more on a how do I say this on like a one on one pro day type drills, not
Yeah.
the ones in the combine necessarily. For a running back, especially like I mean, even offensive linemen, it's like nah. But I think overall, I think like this year, like just based on what I've known from last year, the combine this year is more showing the reporters than showing the actual people doing the combine. And that's what sucks because it's like I'm trying to evaluate the players, but I can't evaluate the players when we got Ian Rappaport here talking about Lamar Jackson for a good fucking hour. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to look, I'm trying to see, man. Like talk while putting the camera at the freaking players. Like shout out to the Raider Room. What's good, Raider Room? Good to see you. Hope all is well.
What's good? What's good? Yeah. Part of me wants card. I don't want to settle for it. Denny's got a 5.99. Okay, okay. And you think Pacheco's really that good?
He improved this year throughout the season. I think at the beginning he was not good, and then he improved, bro. He very improved, bro. The guy's a versatile, elusive back. Like he could
Mm,
run, he could catch, he's quick. Like it's crazy, bro. Because it's like he's somebody that I think he was a seventh round pick or something, and he wasn't like the best off rip. Like it took him a couple of weeks and then he just locked in and I don't know what the fuck. Like that has to do a lot with coaching. Hold on, give me a second. Let me add this
that's
real quick.
crazy. Man, I hope and you guys gonna I hope we draft like Kansas City did last year.
Kansas City did a good job.
I think they had like 8 draft picks or something like that.
And there's your answer, coaching. Coaching did a lot with those boys. Transferred to Iowa State from Minnesota after 2021 season, played next to Will McDonald, and he dropped the pass. What the is he supposed to bat it down? Let me see. Back, left, back, right, back, front. Oh, he's supposed to catch it. Okay. Robert Beal Jr. I want to draft that too. The Seahawks too. I would want to draft like the Seahawks. They had a very fucking good draft, bro. Yeah, they're supposed to catch it. Okay. Like Seattle had
That's crazy that
Tua
they're having
Margarita.
these D linemen do this now.
Yeah,
But I get it because now defenses are requiring sometimes for defensive linemen actually to be in coverage.
in coverage, like us, bro. We put Max Crosby. I don't
So
know
they
how
want
many
to
times.
see like, hey, can you move your feet, but also can you catch the ball if the ball's in the air?
He said, "I want to draft how to see it." Yeah, well, like I had two underrated guys there, and I think Kenneth Walker, the third, was from Michigan State. He was somebody that I had on my list. I said he was really good back. That's the guy I wanted actually. And then Tariq Woolen, bro, from UTSA. I've been saying, bro, that height, that speed, the abilities that he had everything to do with the NFL, bro. And look at what happened.
When watching this drill, guys, don't be, you know what I'm saying, don't be too heavy on if they catch the
Catch
ball
it, yeah.
or if they don't, because they're, be honest with you, they're D linemen. They're really not. You know what I'm saying? Like if they catch the ball, that's a bonus, but like you're not expecting for your D line to freaking pick off the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's not, because they're drop. A lot of these guys are dropping the ball, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if you see someone actually catch it, because that means they may have, a little more ball skills. But yeah, I wouldn't like downgrade a guy because he didn't really catch the ball.
Yeah. Seahawks drafted multiple starters on both sides of the ball, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they did. And I mean, at that, not only that, their future. That's their future. That's what's good for them. It's their future. And I think they did a good job trading away Russell Wilson. I think that was the best decision for them. I think
Oh my gosh,
whatever.
Will McDonald.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that Seattle did a good job picking Pete Carroll over Russell, man. Because Pete Carroll got more stuff under his pocket, and even though I mean, at the end of the day, Seattle was better than the Broncos, and the Broncos were fucking ass. They both got what they wanted. Pete Carroll, he wanted to improve things. He wanted the rebuild, practically. You could say the rebuild, the spooky rebuild. But for Russell Wilson, he wanted to be with Sean Payton, and look, they both got what they want. Sean Payton, is in the Broncos now. Pete is not gone yet. I don't know what the update on Pete Carroll is, to be honest. Tully Tupolito, come on, show me something. Tully, show me something. Show off for USC. Catch that ball. Okay, 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 Tully. Lucas Van Ness.
Hey, so where do you think McDonald's gonna fall?
Bro, so far he's having a heck of a combine. I think second, bro. I'm gonna say second. That's where I put him. What about you?
I'm hoping we can get him in the third.
If he's there,
I'm just
bro.
hey, I'm just trying to think about what we need, and I'm like, you know,
This guy, yeah.
it, we need to get our quarterback either the first or second round, but I feel like we need to get the top defensive lineman or first top defensive player, you know what I'm saying, at 7, whether that's a corner, linebacker, you know what I'm saying. I think defensive tackle is out the window, because right now you would be really getting the second top defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? I so, but yeah, we could get him like, yeah, yeah. But you know what's cold? You know what's really cold about that is watch Jalen Carter go to the Chiefs.
Don't even
You know what
say
I'm
it.
saying? Or a team that really doesn't care.
Don't even speak that to.
It's gonna go to a team that because he's gonna probably drop that far.
Yeah,
He's probably gonna drop to a playoff team,
he probably will, bro.
and they're just gonna be like, "Hey, I'll just take the flyer on him because if this pans out, then we just freaking won the draft because we got the best player." You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where like the good teams where they're just like, you know what, I don't care because our team is good enough to if we miss on him, it ain't gonna hurt us. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. It really does.
Shout out to Navy Vet for becoming a member. I appreciate that, Navy Vet. I appreciate the support, man. Happy birthday once again, man. Hopefully you enjoy it over there in Ben's channel. Of course, we're gonna send everybody over there in like 10 minutes. Um, I'm ac- I'm actually gonna do it right when actually yeah 10ish minutes. Shout out to you, Navy Vet. I appreciate the support. That's true. Good teams always get those kind of players. Yeah, that's what I said. Twan. He might end up with Queefs. They gonna risk it. 8 or 9 minutes to Navy. Yeah, but overall, this combine's interesting so far. I've seen a couple players that I'm impressed with, a couple players that I'm not. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I got a good feel for these guys, man. I think even when we end the live, there's still gonna be. I think the linebackers will be coming out, and that's gonna be an interesting one. I think tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Let me see. Fuck draft combine. Hold on, let me see. What the fuck? Hold on. Where's my caps lock? I can't find it. Oh, tomorrow is gonna be interesting. It's the defensive backs, corners, safeties. Gonna be interesting tomorrow. Then the quarterbacks, wide receivers, and tight ends, and that one's gonna be an extra interesting one on Saturday. And then the running backs and offensive linemen on Sunday. Tomorrow is gonna be the same time. Saturday and Sunday are gonna be earlier, way earlier actually. 12, 11, 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
They should have did the corners on Saturday.
Yeah, they should do the running backs and offensive linemen the first day.
Nah,
So,
they got to do something exciting.
oh,
I'm
that is true.
sorry, O line ain't too exciting to me.
No, I feel it. Why the fuck are these showing this?
One are the quarterbacks.
Saturday.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah. Byron Young from Tennessee, first team All SEC selection. The why the oh wait, I thought this hit offensive lineman for a second. 2022 Ted Hendricks Award winner Caleb Murphy, nation's top defensive end, first non-FBS player to win. Damn, I need to look into him. What the fuck?
Oh, he's doing a walkthrough.
Hmm.
I was like, why is he going so slow? Come on, player. Gotta get this money.
Career high 5 sacks in 2022, led the team. Adatamawa Adabor. Hopefully I said that right. God damn his name. Habakkuk Baldonado. 2021 second team All ACC selection. Robert Beal Jr. 6.5 sacks in 2021 led the team in a really good Georgia Bulldogs defense. Brandon Blank Jr. from Florida. 20.5 tackle for loss, 8.5 sacks in 2021 led the team. Wait, did he not play in 2020? What the fuck? Yeah. Imagine. Yeah. Every time he fucking gets a sack or something. Yeah. Like, what the? I'm gonna have to get dub. Yeah. 14 tackles for loss, 9 sacks in 2022. Two-time All-Conference USA honorable mention Ikana Akwonu. Isaiah Foskey from Notre Dame, 11 sacks in 2022, tied for 6 in FBS. Quick feet there, okay. Dylan Horton's two-time All Big 12 honorable mention. Okay. Thomas and Coom, 11.5 sacks in 2022, tied for 3rd in FBS. Isaiah Land, two-time first-team HBCU All-American selection, 2021-2022. I think that's the first HBCU I've seen in this. That's the
Isaiah
first.
Land.
Yeah, Isaiah Land. Because Will McDonald, God damn, he's fucking quick, bro. Oh my, yo. I ain't gonna lie, he's rising up my draft board. He is going up my fucking draft board, bro. He said, "Essie, will you try coffee and mayo if the Raiders select Will Levis?" No, I will not try that, and I will go ballistic if that happens.
That's some. Let me shut up. I'm glad I.
The-
I'm glad I caught myself before I said it.
God damn,
I can't
Tavius
put.
Robinson. Okay.
No, I ain't gonna put my stuff out there on YouTube. Mm-mm.
Tuli Tupolito, 3.5 sacks in 2022, led FBS. My boy Tuli. Come on, show me
Hey,
something, Tuli. Get
I
that.
want to see the tutu guy. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about?
Which one?
Tutu.
Tupolito?
No, the other. His last name is Tutu.
Oh, Henry Toto. Or Tutu. Henry Tutu. Or Henry Toto. The
I,
linebacker.
yeah. I
Yeah.
want to see
He'll
him.
be in the linebackers, I think, after they're done with this drill. Keon White. Kobe Woodland. 3 forced fumbles in 2022, led the team. Okay, 3 forced fumbles. That SEC was 7 sacks on third downs in 2022. Third and tied for third in FBS. There you go. Okay, Byron Young, you're a third down specialist. All right. There you go. Everybody clapping. Clap. Yep. Nah, that boy's that boy Will McDonald's crazy, bro. That boy Will McDonald's fucking crazy. Well, it's commercials, but on that note, y'all, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Go tell them I sent you if you guys can. Me and Twan sent you. SC Experience and Twan sent you, man. Go support the boy Ben and then Navy Vet, of course. You seen him here earlier, and Spotlight's birthday. Um, Shout out to Twan for joining me. Hopefully, he joins me again tomorrow in the next few 2 days. Hopefully, more people join us tomorrow and the next few days as well. You got anything to say, Twan? Shout out anything or anything in general? Anything you like
Hey,
about today?
you know what it is. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to SC Experience. You know what I'm saying? And then, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and just do it because subscribe to Raider Twan. It
Yeah,
won't hurt you. It's free.
facts. But yeah, I mean, shit. I'll be back tomorrow again, and then Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow, same time as today. Saturday and Sunday earlier. Um, but yeah, besides that, man, subscribe to the S Experience if you like all the content. I know we went all over the place, but that's how it be, man. A good 3 hour 44 minutes there, man. I appreciate you guys. Go over there to Ben's channel once again and go tell him Twan and SC sent you. Go support over there. But on that note, y'all, blessings to you guys and your families. Touch on never last, but tell people do. You guys also tell people I'm gonna go salute everybody over there, man. Go wish them a happy birthday. Then I'm gonna fucking go to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. Um, this food coma's hitting, and I ain't gonna lie, I was already tired, and this energy drink didn't do me any good with this vanilla. So I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate Twan for joining me, man. You already know, man. Seeing some interesting things today. There's still more of the combine after we get off the air. There's the linebackers, but besides that, I appreciate you guys, man. Terrence dropped the link right there. Ben's live right there, man. Go up there. Blessings, y'all. Um, I was the S Experience and Raider Twan, man, and we are out. Peace.